point, and then my husband hit me.
Getting fucking started. The continent of Scondera was once a thriving and prosperous place. Nations and tribes, great and small, lived and thrived across the land. There was the noble and great Scondian Empire to the east, with sprawling cities fueled and constructed under the might of their sorcery. The dwarves of Caerdun and the Crimea Mountains thrived beneath those mountain chains. The warlands to the west, and their endlessly warring bands continued what would seemingly be a never-ending fight against each other. To the north were the Eruskans in the wilderness, the goblins, the orcs, and the kobolds, and many others toiled and fought and lived. And then came the Night of Fire. The seas boiled and rose, waves swept the eastern coasts, and fire fell from the heavens, scorching and burning the land and cities. Magic and nature rebelled against their wielders, consuming untold numbers in conflagrations of wild energy and chaos. The mountains themselves erupted and collapsed, burying the dwarves in tombs of their own making, while unleashing the horrors they guarded against below. The world as it once was known ended, and nothing would be the same again. The morning after, survivors struggled to come to terms with what had happened, but death was not done with them yet. Following the Night of Fire was the long winter, a winter so long and bleak some thought it would never end. A year of ice and snow, which killed many more survivors by exposure and starvation, as many waited for help from their nations. Help that never came, for nothing seemed to remain of the power structures before. It has been some 18 months since the Night of Fire. 18 months since the world broke and was made anew. A new world awaits those who still live. A world of violence, ruin, and desolation. Some might find new opportunities in this broken land where great nations have toppled and ruins sit ripe for the picking, though, for most, daily survival is of more pressing concern. Welcome to the end of the world. Now, each of you threw things at me. Each of you survived this apocalypse, the Night of Fire, the long winter. You each have your own stories of that time, your trials and your tribulations, your journeys and difficulties. But those stories of the past, what matters now is your present and your immediate future. You find yourselves marching in the early morning light. Beside you are new recruits, people just like you, only recently acquired and pressed into service. Behind you is the war band, the veterans, your betters, Eruskans, orcs and goblins mostly, and mongrels, and men dedicated to the war chief. Behind you are your captors. And this, along this road, early morning, traveling somewhere that you do not know, the group of you walk. And this is where we get our first glimpse of the party and of the characters who are walking along here on this road with some warband of captors behind them towards some destination unknown. We'll start with Loheim because somebody in his background keeps talking.
It occurs to me, is mine?
Is you?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, it's using my laptop microphone and not my headset microphone.
Yeah.
Which I had muted while I munched.
Oh, yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, because we could hear people in the background.
And it's just Fox. Anyway.
So starting with Loheim, go ahead and describe yourself on the road here. Like, there are other people around you, new recruits, as said. How exactly you came into this war band is, things that you are well aware of, I'm sure. But let's describe this guy as he's moving along the road. What's he doing? What's he look like? How's he reacting to this early morning march?
Absolutely. So, Loheim is a scrawny, pale, just sort of generally sickly looking man. He looks like his face is just a mask of pure dread. He does not feel comfortable doing what he is doing right now. He is not happy to be doing what he is doing right now. And you can tell that he's biting back, saying something to the captors as he is marching, looking generally miserable.
Also, is he actually a man or something
He's an
else?
elf.
He's an elf.
He is an elf.
He's a motherfucking elf. Those damn dirty elves. Those vagrants and vagabonds. All right. Now, marching along beside him, we'll go up in the list. Horik. Let's get a similar sense of yourself as you're moving along this path. Is Horik dying over there?
Just
a little bit.
Horik's had a bit too
Breathe!
much to drink.
Breathe!
I'm trying.
Should... Oh, no.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Damn. Woo. Lightheaded now.
Knife-eared piece of shit. Yeah, basically, that's Loheim. Anyway, Horik, though. Horik is a much smaller pill to swallow, isn't he?
Yes. He is a gnome. You'll see this old looking weathered gnome with wearing a top hat, some leather duster. You know, just kind of looking a little worn out, but he's dragging around a carpet bag as well. And if you look carefully, you'll see it looks to be a saw sticking out of the carpet bag. But he is also not looking very thrilled about being here, but he's keeping his mouth shut. Even though he does look like he's definitely wanting to say something.
All right. Now, next up, Ficarus. I don't know how you say the full name. I could make a guess.
Go ahead, take a guess.
Ficarus O'Fallon.
Correct.
Hey, I got it right. Yay.
Yeah, it's very Irish.
Is it now?
Yes. All right. So, Icarus is let's see. I have the notes here. He's a medium-sized male, maybe on the lower end. He is lithe, athletic build, but due to the long winter, he's a little bit malnourished. He has lightly brown hair, piercing green eyes, and he has a backpack slung around his back and a water skin on his side. And he's concentrating on looking out to the distance and his surroundings, trying to figure out what's going on, where they're going, and just looking at the people around him, being very cautious.
All right. Okay. And then last but not least, not last but least, we're not even there at the end. God, I'm getting ahead of myself. Leonidas. Very differently sized to your other friends here, can't you? Also, yeah, Ficarus, you do sound like you're communicating through an Xbox 360 mic.
Yes, I am large.
I am.
In charge.
You are?
The Turtle Beach headset.
Oh, God.
A mountain of a man. Dressed in blue robes, slightly singed. Brown skin. Bald head glistening in the morning light. Good morning, world! I can't resist but saying, even though my comrades are probably not happy to be here. I'm just happy to be alive.
I'm just happy to be alive. It doesn't really matter. You got captured by some warband. It's fine. It's
fine. It's
gonna
fine.
be fine. It's just totally
A
fine.
temporary inconvenience.
Temporary inconvenience. Oh, Leonidas. All right. Demise is. Oh my God! It took me a second. I'm like, wow, she's already simping for this Leonidas character. What the fuck? And then I'm like, oh wait, it's because it's your fucking girlfriend. I'm an idiot.
Oh, it's Mom.
Yes, she is a lovely woman.
Oh my
Love you,
god.
Pookie.
My lord. Okay. And then last but not least, finally we get there. Kalia?
Oh yeah.
Kalia. Oh god. Kalia Jukri. Jukri. Whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, I was just saying yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how about herself?
So you see a rather stoic looking rover woman who is pretty small statured. Despite her being in chains, her head held high, and she seems to look around in what many would assume to be an almost bored gaze. But to anyone with a sharper eye would see that she is being very observative of her surroundings. She's still wearing, albeit tattered, but colorful looking clothes of a dress and a fur cloak. And she has various articles of jewelry on her person.
Well, yeah, I guess at this point, minor articles of jewelry, the warband probably wouldn't care so much about yet. So they most likely just left them with you. Useful stuff. Oh, well, that they took.
Nuclear launch.
Yeah, what
Yes,
the
this
fuck?
money has no meaning.
Oh my god. Well, Sentient, you're just over there dropping things on people. This calls for celebration. Mother.
Lots in the chat. I got a hype.
Yup. Yeah, well, you've started a hype train. Oh god, and now they're competing. Now they're competing. You know what I feel like I might need to do is mute the sound portion of that. Because it plays Caramel
I need to
Dancing
amplify
every
it.
I
fucking
have
time.
muted.
Yeah.
You can amplify it. Don't mute it. Make it
Amplify
louder.
it. No. Let's
Have
mute it.
everyone
play
be the
40 plus every
Helldivers.
time.
Have all of them be the Helldivers sound alert.
The Helldiver sound alerts. That sounds awful. Okay. Party parrot. Jeez Louise. Okay. Anyways, so that's the group of you. Now, you guys are walking together. Like, you're actually, like, you're not necessarily together, but you're just kind of together because you're just in close proximity to each other. It's just kind of how you were put in on this. There are other new recruits around. Mostly, it looks like mostly humans are these other new quote-unquote recruits. From what you recall, pretty recently, this warband struck some kind of small settlement that had survived the winter and apples and had taken a lot of prisoners. And some
Oh
of
my
these
god. That is a
apples.
shit ton of apples.
That was a shit ton of apples, yes. And, taken some prisoners. And those kind of people are put up front with you guys. You can see a variety of people. Some look angry, some look nervous or upset, or, any number of different emotions playing across people's faces. Regardless, you guys are, like I said, in close proximity. Your captors, the rest of the warband, rather, are behind. Like, there's some separation of space, and it's more like if any of you tried to book it and run, they've got plenty of sight. There's even horsemen back there too. The warband itself, when each of you was captured, there were a number of humans and mongrels, but there's a lot of Eruskans, a lot of orcs and goblins. You might have even seen a kobold or two. Love the drawings. Yeah, they're really fucking cool. I love how it's like this. It looks like a bloody dawn.
Thank you.
Love that.
I'm going for mostly a red palette for these
Red palette.
scenes.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. Okay. Well, as you guys are doing that, Horik, You can check your DMs because I sent you something else. That might work better. So you can look at that. That's got nothing else to do with other things. But anyways, the group of you can see a blood dun rises. Blood was spilled this night. Yeah, a new hand touches the bacon. Yeah. But now, you guys have, you do have a chance, like, among the group of you, like, Leonidas pretty much broke the silence up front with "Good morning, world," as he's walking along there, this big man, just happy to be alive. A bit of a break in the silence. There's a bit of nervous shuffling. You can see some of the other new recruits, in quotes, kind of shuffle away from you guys a little bit, and the warband behind, like, it's merely their existence that's pushing you on forward to whatever destination is, kind of shepherding you, like the recruits, almost like sheepdog, and almost like sheep to the slaughter. That's not predictive of anything, is it?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I feel very safe and comfortable where I am right now.
Yeah. And as Leonidas,
No chance at all about being alive.
but yeah, feel free as you walk along here, Leonidas breaking the silence, kind of giving you that chance of, you can probably speak relatively freely, as long as you're not like belting things out without the people behind you really overhearing. You don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're about to do exactly. Some of you might have guesses, and who knows. But as this morning goes on and you march towards whatever end you're heading towards, the day is somewhat yours.
Are we tied up?
No, you're not tied up. You are not tied up. You are not chained. You are marching. Like Loheim, you have your staff. Fikaris, you do have your equipment, your weapons. Like, and here's the thing: this morning when you were set out, each of you was given back any weaponry you had. It seems like they're not too worried about you using this on them, because I mean, the new recruits are way outnumbered by the warband, and most of these people, these recruits, they were probably farmers or people barely surviving. Like, you're being shepherded in front of this warband, but you were given your weapons. Make of that information what you will.
Okay. Loheim's just gonna, like, kind of get next to Leonidas, as he is the biggest there,
Yeah.
and go,
Monstrously so.
yeah, excuse me, I'm not really one for fighting. Have you done this kind of thing before?
No, sir, not at all.
Why don't I believe you? Okay, cool. Well, if things happen, is it okay if I just hide behind you?
Well, I would try to hide behind you, but my large frame might pose an issue.
A few, you're roughly the size of an angry hill, and I'm roughly the size of a twig on that hill. But I mean, hey, stranger things have worked out there, right?
Twigs are twinks. Everything works out in the long run.
Why do you know that word? You know what? I'm gonna keep walking now.
Yeah. Capital vocabulary. Gotta love the Empire.
Indeed.
Alia hears all this, and she doesn't say anything, but you can see a twitch of her brow that indicates a slight irritation of speaking.
Victorious is just gonna point to his mat and
Holy
What the fuck?
What was that?
He's gonna
That
point
was
to his
robot as fuck. You're gonna go to.
Ficarus, are we sure you're human?
yes, pretty sure.
I didn't think there were warforged in Desolation.
Me
I guess I
neither.
was wrong.
You want to try that one again?
Yes. Okay. So Victorious is gonna point to his mouth, and then he's gonna make a cross with his hands.
Now let me see here. What's your pantomime? Your pantomime average?
My pantomime average is, I think it's 2.
Pantomime average is 2. Okay.
Yes.
it's a pretty simple concept. So I would say it seems like he's you all kind of understand the simple concept of getting across, like, oh, he's signaling he's a mute, he can't talk or doesn't talk, one or the other.
Checking my steez. I'm just gonna like look at him and be like, oh, is it injury, religion, or
Chris is just gonna shrug.
you don't know why you're mute?
Fucking apples.
Chris is gonna nod.
Fucking cut you, sentient. I'm gonna come over to your house and I'm gonna slice your neck open with a cigar knife.
Cigar snipe.
Yes, a cigar knife.
That's interesting.
Is it the cigar knife that you took from Snurch?
Yes, I took it from Snurch. Gonna snam it up your snass. Please continue. Ignore me, I'm not here.
Snam, snats, smrudel.
Smurtle. Oh my fucking god, over here redeeming the Valley Girl voice. Well, at least it's not my fucking turn to talk, bitch. Anyways. Oh my gosh.
He's gonna go, okay, so I've got roughly a mountain's worth of man, mute blonde, and he's gonna like turn over to Kalia and go like, nice rover lady, I'm hoping. And then he's gonna stare at Warwick and be like, and you! Hello.
Oh yeah, he looks over at Horik, and Horik, you haven't said anything yet.
Yeah.
Oh good, another mute.
Horik?
Who mutes? Mushroom G?
Horik? Is he muted?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was trying to do that other thing real quick.
I could actually imagine Horik over here just lost in thought and then what?
What? You talking to me?
Yes, my small fellow. I'm Loheim, by the way.
I'll speak up. What you want?
Oh, I was just, he's big. She is spooky. He's mute. I have more in common with a stick than a combatant. I figure we should just take stock here and see what we've got.
You need a stock? Very good. Speak up. I'm deaf in the ear.
Good. A mute and a deaf. This is... Big man, we may meet our end today.
I
What?
hear Kalia sigh. She goes, must you keep on speaking with a barbative fool?
Well, I mean, it's soothing. Come on, look at me. I'm anxious.
Oh, I cannot tell at all from the way you walk and talk.
The voice so much.
Oh. Forgive me my idiosyncrasies. I guess it wouldn't be particularly idiosyncratic to be nervous while after being captured by a roaming warband of orcs against my will, and after barely surviving the long winter myself, and, not exactly being combat capable.
Well, the one thing that you should fear is fear itself. I shouldn't have to tell you this after all these months. Shouldn't even be talking to you right now. I have my own plans.
I would counter that like fire, bears, weapons, angry people with weapons are all arguably more scarier than an emotion.
She makes a point to just ignore him now.
Gotcha. Everybody can be a practicalist. I get it.
Oh man.
Oric's gonna walk over to Leonidas and be like tap him on the leg since he's too short. Tap him on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, big fella, What the hell is he saying? He keeps whispering. You that too?
He's talking to you. He's talking to you, Leonidas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to mute so I don't.
Do
say
you
anything
guys
extra.
have guns? They do not. Oh yeah. No, Demise. They do not have. This is like medieval fantasy. All right. 2 guns. He does have 2 guns. Yeah.
And my response to Horik was, he didn't say anything of note yet. It might get interesting later.
It's gonna get what?
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Just let me know if you
Feisty.
need any aid. He's like, I gotta find my damn ear horn somewhere. I don't even remember where I left it.
Where it left my ear
Possible
horn.
for a soul to hurt.
Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. This conversation kind of, wears on for a little bit until you see something ahead of you. You crest over a hill. Apples. Trash. You crest over a hill and you can see there's it looks like an encampment of some kind. A number of tents surrounding what seems to be a hastily erected wooden structure. Just kind of, he's got, jeez, sentient God, 3 guns. Oh dear. Woo. Okay. He's got there's a number of tents just kind of surrounding a central, hastily constructed wooden structure. Almost teepee-like in shape, but of like wooden slats, so kind of slanting inwards with what looks like a canvas or tarp kind of thrown over the top in these different camps here. And you just kind of come across that. You don't see like the group of you just kind of glancing around. I mean, you don't see any sentries or people on watch, which, in a place like this, you'd expect there would be somebody. And as you come up over the hill, warband behind you, a horn suddenly blows, and you all feel the surge behind as the weight of the warband begins to press forward. You are each forced to move or to be trampled and run over by those behind. You're forced forward into the camp ahead where maybe some alleged enemy, you don't know. You see people, surprised, begin scrambling to the defense as the group of you are thrust into some sort of battle. And that, going through
No
here...
pushing.
What?
No pushing. I'm
No
slow
pushing,
and
yeah.
old.
Now you stand on the front lines amidst violence that is suddenly erupting all around as you, as the recruits, are just thrust into the camp. You watch over to the side. Looks like there was a young farmer boy. He couldn't have been more than 14, 15, holding a makeshift, like a crude pitchfork that one of the warband members had slapped in his hands. You watch him just get speared through by a defender who rushes out as just this wave starts crashing through. The group of you guys are thrust forward, expected to kill or be killed. You can see people taking up arms ahead of you, pointing blade and spear in your direction. Defend yourselves or fall to their weapons. It is time for us to roll for initiative, as a group of defenders are just suddenly before you 5. Now,
Oh,
rolling
no.
for initiative. Yeah, oh no! You're suddenly in violence! Who would have thought? Amazing! Now for initiative, because Desolation is interesting and none of you have played before, you will find your initiative on your sheet. It will have a specific number, and that number will be something. That is how many dice you roll. You can also alternatively decide to take the average of your initiative, which is half what your initiative is, and then if your initiative is an odd value, you roll a single dice to see which one it is. So for each of you, either roll the dice or declare that you're taking your thing. And to roll dice, it is this is going to be the
So,
ubiquity dice
where's my
macro.
character sheet?
There's no character sheets.
The what?
What? Oh, your character, the one that I linked you, the Google sheet.
That one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Where is the ubiquity dice macro on R20 again?
So in Roll20, if you didn't follow the instructions I gave earlier,
I did not.
click on the collections button, which is one of the tabs along the top. There's chat, art, journal, jukebox, collections, and then make sure show macro quick bar is checked. And then in the lower left corner of your screen, you'll see a button that says ubiquity dice.
So chat, journal, chat, art, journal, jukebox, collections. There we go.
Yeah.
Chat.
In bar.
All right, I'm still not seeing it anywhere. I'm working on it.
It's in Roll20.
Guys.
Ubiquity dice. Ubiquity dice.
Okay. And what do I put for skill/attribute? Just ubiquity.
Initiative. So where it asks you for skill attribute, you just type in initiative.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then we've got people doing shit. So we've got first off, Ficere so fallen, rolled 2 successes.
Spell that right, but I don't care.
Okay, and then what? And then you put the number,
I got my
the
average.
number we have on initiative, correct?
Yes.
Where it says number of dice.
Yeah, number of dice is what your initiative thing says on your character sheet, your G sheet. Okay.
But 6 is the average for me, or is
No,
that
no, no.
the number of dice?
That's the number of dice. Average for you, if your initiative is 6, your average would be 3.
Okay.
So you can be like, I'm just gonna take 3 as my number, or you can be like, I'm gonna roll these dice and see what happens.
I got 2.
Okay. It's definitely not just a throw a d20.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
Yeah.
I dig it.
A little interesting.
It is a little
Yeah.
spicy.
Who am I missing? I've got. Oh, I don't have.
You're missing me because I'm still trying to
Yes.
figure this out.
I'm trying to get everybody. I realized
Mine
that I
didn't go on.
I didn't name the tokens, so I've got to like. Yeah, I'm putting them all on. It's not an automated thing for this one, like D&D.
Oh, okay.
So a 4 for Horik. Loheim got a. Oh wait, no, I just made Loheim a 4.
Put the 4 on the wrong one.
Loheim got a 2. Icarus got the 2. Kiala. Okay, how do you say her name again? God, I'm bad.
Kalia.
Kalia. Kalia got a 3. And who am I missing? Leonidas.
Almost took a sip of lotion.
What?
Why are you drinking lotion?
Right?
Drinking lemonade, but the lotion's right there from ankles.
Lotions. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Sip the lotion for your ankles, boy.
Yeah. Why do you say it like that?
Boy.
All
All right, Leonidas, have you
Okay.
figured it out?
I see the ubiquity dice, so where how am I rolling these?
Yeah, click on Ubiquity Dice, and then type in Initiative, and then it'll ask you how many dice, and that's where you put in the number of dice that is represented on your initiative number on your character sheet. So whatever the initiative number is on your character sheet, you put that number in here, and it rolls that many dice.
Are ubiquity dice not just XD8s?
No. Ubiquity dice are basically Boolean values. They are either success or fail. So it could be, you could technically roll, like if we were at a tabletop, you could roll anything. You could roll like 3 D8s, a D10, a D6, and a D20, and you count the number of even numbers you get, and that's your successes.
Heads or tails,
There isn't
basically.
like a
Yeah, and-
so there isn't like a difference between like a 1d4 and
No.
a d20.
There's no
It's
difference
evens are up.
between any of them. And that's why the Ubiquity dice, it's literally a coin flip. It's a 1 or 2, right?
Okay.
Because, you know, that's all it is. It's a complete
Odds are even.
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, odds are evens, 1s or 2s, 0 or 1. You having trouble there, Leonidas?
Yes, I am.
So click on the button that
Gotta
says
get it
Ubiquity
down to the
dice in the
top
lower
left.
left, and then it'll pop up saying input value in the middle of your screen.
Then you type initiative.
Then you type in initiative, and then you type in the number. And this is why I wanted people to test it beforehand, and why I told them to do
Wish I would have got here earlier.
I said that early in the week, like on Tuesday.
It's true, he did, and I
did.
promptly ignored it, as is my wont.
Oh God.
You know what, Silas?
I am
here,
still clueless.
This is going to be a long session.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You should-
Yeah,
you should
I should
really
drink.
drink.
Yeah. Before you drink, think.
Okay,
What about the absolute?
it says it says the ubiquity dice are in bar. I don't see them in bar.
And what are you talking
lower
about?
left corner.
Yeah.
Bottom left, right below the picture.
Bottom
Did
left.
you go into
Yeah.
collections and turn on the macro quick bar?
You go
Yes.
to collections
Okay.
and macros.
Well, maybe the macro-
Next to ubiquity dice, you can click check mark on in bar, and then also
Yeah.
below, click show macro quick bar.
Yes. And then in the that's you just I'm gonna get rid of the little playing card thing that you deployed. Lower left corner of your screen now, there should be a button that says ubiquity dice. Below where it says my name and everybody's name.
Make it smaller. Adjust the size of the screen.
It doesn't matter the size of the screen, it's just in the lower
I am not seeing anything in the lower left besides my name and send.
Oh my god.
It is.
Send. What are you? Okay.
Do you
What the hell
what?
did you do?
I don't know what he's even looking at. Here.
What did you do to roll 20?
I don't know what he did. Here, I'm pinging him in the chat. This is what you should be seeing. Is this not what you see
Give me in the chat. Let's.
in Discord? Ain't no scuff like fix your boys. Oh my gosh.
see
Oh,
that.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. Like, oh yeah, you needed this one. Also, Rightus,
being
I
covered by the
love
character.
how you are like so leaned down right now.
Oh, am I?
You're
I didn't even realize.
of this bullshit.
Alright.
From it.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
thinking away.
Just
Oh,
getting
I'm
slower and lower in the screen till up at the top of the head.
It was behind the character portraits.
Yeah,
All right,
also
now I see
check.
it.
Character portraits. Why do you even have the portraits enabled?
Because I forget to turn them off.
Oh my fucking
Catty
god.
boys. Oh my god.
I see,
Oh my
I see
god.
it. It's the value and then the skill slash attribute.
Yeah.
Ubiquity roll.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How to do it?
Just
oh my god.
do it.
How's it so hard?
Oh my god,
Oh
just
my
do
God.
it.
Goodness.
Oh my
my
goodness.
God.
Good.
Ah,
Do it. Oh my
Oh
god. Like,
God.
My
do
Valor
it.
voice is better.
Nice
than
roll.
if we lived any
Yeah.
longer.
Oh my
not
god.
that hard.
It's not that hard.
Okay.
Like, oh my gosh.
Not that difficult.
Do it.
hard,
and
like-
how many
Just
dice
kill
are
it.
for initiative?
That's I don't know. What's your character sheet say for initiative?
Whatever.
Oh,
Whatever
shit.
says in your character sheet, guy.
Oh my god.
Okay. Initiative,
Oh,
initiative, damage, oh, 6.
Huh.
Is that literally 6 dice?
Yeah, that's 6
Yeah,
dice.
you roll. It's like 6 coin
Yeah.
flips is an easy
You'll have a
way to
3
do it.
average.
Yeah. So you can either take the 3 or you can roll the 6.
Oh
and
my
hope for higher.
god.
It would have been easier to open up the coin flip thing and then have him do that 6 times.
Oh, but you know what? If Desolation does really good, I can commission us all a
There we
bunch
go.
of D2s.
but
A coin?
you're still rolling
Yes.
it in. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Still waiting on Leon. Oh no, we got it. Leonidas,
He
you got a
got it.
2. Awesome.
Got a 2 like everybody but me.
Like everybody but
Yep.
you. All right. Well, let's
Oh,
add
I got
these
3. What are you talking about?
defenders onto the tracker. 1, 2, 3,
Watch
and
them
like
get a 2
4.
as well.
Let's see. What did they got? Okay. The first defender got a 2. The second defender got a 2. The third defender got a 1. And the fourth defender got a 3. Oh my gosh. That's pretty funny, you guys.
That's
boys will
terrible.
be boys. Wait, what? Jimmy, it's a Valley Girl apocalypse. Oh, shit. Boys will be boys.
Valley Girl
What are you
apocalypse.
saying?
Let's go.
Like, my wife is over there in the chat. Oh, shut up. Valley Girl apocalypse. You know, just because I'm... You know what? Slay Queen. Yeah, you know what? There's the challenge. If you guys redeem a voice, we'll see if Rightus can do it as well. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
the Valley Girl can do Valley Girl. Oh my gosh, you're Alaskan Valley Girl.
Oh.
Alaskan Valley Girl. It's just California to the north.
Unsave
Oh my
this.
god.
It's the California of the
Not to
North.
California to the north.
Oh my god, really? You're the Cali Girl of the
yeah.
North.
There's a much better standard of living up here. The wages are better anyway.
Oh my gosh!
You
So we
wouldn't
got
get it.
we got our northern Cali girl, our true north Cali girl. Awesome.
True.
Oh,
True
God.
north. Yeah.
You're in California.
California. California. Yes.
California. Like you wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it. Californiaska.
Like it's so different
Californiaska, unsave it.
Oh no! Now it's not just Californiaska. It's Californiaska. You know the catty
there.
ears.
Californiaska.
We got our cat ears. Let's fucking go, bitch. Slay. All right. Anyways,
Aaron, if you're still in the chat, please come save me.
get cut, bitch. All right. So starting things off, Horik, we're here at the opening of combat. You are thrust forward. You're like not quite yet in melee with any of these motherfuckers, but you will be very soon. Like if you're not engaging them, they're going to be engaging you. And there's no going back. Like there's the weight of the world like on your shoulders, the warband just pressing in behind you. Like how's it feel to get pressed from behind? I'm going to unsay that one.
Oh,
Me too.
sweet
anyways.
mother.
So like
This whole thing is
Here, I'm turning that way.
Oh, right, you live here
Yeah,
too.
there.
so Horik,
Oh,
gotcha, guys.
Aaron's in the chat. And
So
this
like
is the Valley, and they're doing the Valley Girl bit.
all right. So at this point, we've switched things up a bit. My wife's decided she's had a fucking enough with the Valley Girl, and we've gone on to some of this.
That's big of it.
All right then.
Thank
No.
you, Mom.
Right, Tess. It looks like you're looking at the screen, the top of the screen now. You're kind of staring off into space. You might want to reset your tracking.
No,
But
I
anyways,
think that's apropos for the
You get a little
situation.
high.
that's about right.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the ceiling. Just I hope there's a god.
I hope there's a god.
You're doing the Cartman. You're doing the
There's
Cartman
no
slouch.
god. He's forsaken you.
There's no god after this session.
All right,
Mission is
Horik.
proof then.
You are up front and pretty personal, and there's people in front of you that you might not be able to hear exactly what's happening. You might not be 100% sure what's going on, but there is one thing that's for certain, my friend. Those people with them spears and swords, they're trying to kill you. And one thing that you've learned in the after, I mean, if someone's trying to kill you, you have to get out of there, or you gotta hurt them first before they can hurt you. So what are you doing?
Well, I think I'm going to be pulling out this sling, trying to throw a rock at this son of a gun in front of me.
All right, so you're going to use your sling. Now, let's see here. Your average with a sling is 2.5, and your but you can roll up to a 5 because you have you got your size right and you're smaller, so it's easier for you to hit somebody. And also, you got your 4 points of archery, and you've got your where's the fucker? Oh, wait a minute. I need to check something. Check something here right quick. Where is your... Aha! There we go. Alright. I have the wrong numbers on there, and now they're correct. So, if you wanted to use a sling, that means you're going to use a sling attack, and you could roll a 6 dice against one of these poor fuckers in front of you. They're going to roll
Ubiquity
their...
roll?
Yes, ubiquity roll. Everything is an ubiquity roll, from an attack to a defense roll to roll to see if you seduce somebody. Anything you're wanting to roll is an ubiquity roll. And your fucking
So,
defender.
should I type anything special in there?
Just
Or-
type in sling attack. And they're gonna roll their defense. Alright. Let's see how this goes. What the fuck? You need more throat in your Scottish. What? More throat
Oh,
in my
that's too
Scottish!
good.
More Ulfgar as Silas. Alright, that's right. More Ulfgar. I'm so sorry. That's right, you got to drop it down a little bit more. Got to sound more like a dwarf. Alright there, you roll your sling attack, you get only 1 success. Unfortunately, that's not enough to breach the 2 defenses that they rolled. And it's not really going to get through. You just sling and like, oh shite, that's not really doing very much. Now, you also can take a move action on your turn if you're wanting to. Now let's take a look at your move speed really quickly. You have a move of 1. That's pretty bad.
I have short legs. Don't be making
You got
fun
really
of me.
short legs. Now with a move of 1, in one combat turn, you want to know how far you can move?
Square, I assume.
5 feet.
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, he can move 5 feet on a given turn because his move is 1.
Gee.
It's not very good, is it? Because he's small, and also he's also slow. He has the slow flaw. I think it's racial.
I have a -2 to my.
Yeah, you got an overall -3 to your move thanks to being small and
Holy
slow.
shit. That is hilarious.
So basically, it's his dexterity plus his strength minus his size -2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait a
Godspeed, my
minute.
small
Why
friend.
is his?
It'll be rough.
Hold on a second. Why is his move? Hold on. I just gotta check. Oh wait, no, not minus his size. Thank goodness it's not minus his size, because if it was minus his size, he'd have a move speed of 0. No, it's just minus the 2. Right. Okay. Anyways, it's a 1. So yeah, you could step like 5 feet if you wanted. It's all narrative anyway, but basically, that's suffice it to say, you had to run to get here, like basically charging. You almost got trampled. Leonidas, I wouldn't be surprised if you were probably dragging the little fucker along beside you to make sure he didn't get run over, you know? Like just gonna grab him by the coattails. But anyways, Horik, I imagine that's your turn, because even if you take a little 5-foot step back, it's not going very far, are you?
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back, but that's it.
All right.
It's not gonna make a big difference.
No, not really. Well, one of the defenders is going to come running up to the group of you, and seeing Leonidas there, big, this little fucker is a little bit freaked out at the big man, and is probably going to try and avoid him. He's going for somebody who looks weaker. Now let's see here. We've got 4 people who look weaker. I'm going to roll myself a rare D4 in this situation, going from Loheim, Ficaris, and Kalea, and the Auric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Oh man, Ficaris, let's see here. He comes running at you right in your face. That's going to make it very difficult to use a bow on this fucker. And you're going to need to make a defense roll. So go ahead and pull up your defense rating. This is just your full defense you're able to put towards this. Go ahead and what is that
It's
you're
6.
sending there? Is it 6? Then you can roll a 6. Or you can take your average, depending on if you're like, I just want to take 3, or I'm going to roll my 6 dice and see what happens.
You're good, Sonny.
Damn it, Sonny. All right,
Oh, damn.
2 successes. Now that's going to be 2 successes
no.
versus. Let's pull up there. I had moved things by accident, and let me just gonna
Don't forget for
screenshot
moving
there so I
things.
don't. There we go. Now I don't have to move it. The defender, they're gonna run up at you with a. They're actually running at you with a club. So let's see what happens. Oh, shite. They get 5 successes to your 2, which means that is 3 points of non-lethal damage immediately taken to you, Ficaris.
Yikes.
Read it in the voice.
Well,
Mr. Pajama wearing, basket face, slipper wielding, clap deep brass, gather up in blatema, blether and gomery, jetty off looking schooner nyaff, plucky shan, milk drinking, soy face flipped, mimooth snivelling, wormide, hot and blog, vile stoochie, calibrek tate. Read it in the voice, say, you motherfucking cunt. Alright. So Ficaris, you don't modify your health. You put in your non-lethal that you took 3 points. And hit enter. There you go. Look at that. It works. It shows up on stream too. Look at that motherfucker. 3 points of non-lethal damage as he comes up and bludgeons you with a club. Ugh. Oh, aye. Kayla.
Hurt a little bit.
You see in front of you, One of these fuckers is running up on Ficarus O'Fallon, and you're over here, and there's 3 more of them. I'm just gonna move this little fucker over just to show off that he's engaged there. But it's not, nothing's to scale here on my little map because it's all about your map that you're drawing in there. So, Kalea, what are you going to do? She's over there drawing a Scottish swordsman.
A bunch of people down here. Let's see.
I love the little figures that look like they're stabbing each other, shooting each other and stuff just in front of this area. It's great.
They're killing each other.
It makes me happy. Especially love
murder.
Especially though the one, like, if you look over right by my ear that I'm pointing at here with my ear there, you see that one? There's somebody stabbing somebody in the head with a spear. Look at that. Right there.
Looks like they're giving blood to the blood god.
And skulls for his throne. Anyway, Kalea, what is it that you're doing? It's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. She is going to reserve an attack. She's gonna prepare herself.
All right. Prepare herself. Prepare herself for what?
For anyone who does approach her.
All right.
And
what's so it sounds like she's like trying to, you're trying to hold an action or something.
yeah, hold an action.
Right, let's see here. So for Desolation, how that works out, let's move on to, where is that? Protection shot, grapple, magic, parry, throw, stand up, ready, total attack, sprint, total defense. Dun 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 dun. Where the fuck is that? I'm sure I've seen it before.
Behind you.
I've
Right
seen it
there.
before.
Yeah, you've seen it before. I've seen it before. Where is it? Block, aim, surprise, holding actions. There we go. Sometimes you'll want to hold your action until another character does something in particular. So hold until an opponent draws a sword or someone comes around the corner. Held actions are rolled before the action that triggered it. So you want to hold an action in case somebody approaches you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so you're holding an action. If somebody approaches you, you'll take an action. Okay. Very good. So, moving on. I think finally that voice is done. Thank God. So you're there in the front holding. One of the other people here, they pull out a bow. Well, they're holding a bow, and they're going to shoot at Leonidas. Because
Holy shit.
big man.
Of course.
Yep.
Big man, big target.
Big man, big target. And big money, no whammies. No, the voice will be missed. Haha. Oh, fuck! Psycho, you fucking bitch! You redeemed it for another 10 fucking minutes, you little shite! I'm gonna come over to your house in a minute. Show you what for. Oh, Jesus Christ on a bike. Alright, here we go. Leonidas, I need you to make a defense roll. Or to take the average.
You can do it, big man. Just dip, dodge, and weave.
Dip, dodge, dick down, and weave. What?
What was that?
What was that last one? I think I
Okay.
missed it.
My defense is 4, so that'd be 4 dice.
That would be 4 dice, or if you're taking the average, you'd be like, I'm gonna just do 2 dice. So that's up to you. But
Okay.
probably the 4, because I'm assuming, you know, you want the better chances, because he's shooting at you with a longbow. Or a short, well, just a bow, not a longbow, just a bow. A bow. Let's see here. Yeah,
Bow.
your defense is 4 indeed. Wow. Right. A 4. That's actually, you got 4 successes, did you?
Really? Oh wow.
Wait,
Okay,
did
I was
you-
quite.
No, wait, did you now? No. What the fuck? What did you type in there? 4v. What did you
Difficulty roll,
type?
defend.
I'm gonna see
I
if
need
I.
to see this.
If you hover over your successes, it says you rolled 4 over d2. What the fuck? Did you type in 4/d2?
No, victory roll, then submit, and then number of dice 4, right?
Yeah. Try it
So
again. Just. Okay.
Okay, I did it right that time.
Yeah, I did it right that time. Because yeah, if you look at it before, it says you did 4, 4, 4, but then it doesn't actually show you rolling anything. All right.
So it's just weird.
So I think something went wrong with your first one, but the second one you rolled a 1. All right, so you rolled a 1. Your opponent rolled a 4, which means you're taking 3 points of lethal damage.
Lovely.
Whoa.
Oh, aye.
Shit.
Oh no!
Oh no, you take 3 points of lethal damage. So go to your lethal one, change that to 3, hit enter, and we'll see that come up on the screen.
Enter. Did it pop up?
Oh yeah, it's come up. It's come up on the
Cool.
thing. Just move your selection off your non-lethal because that's made it flare up in the chat.
Okay.
Like move it to yeah, just like that. Excellent. Well, they shoot at you and they start moving off a little bit. Leonidas, it's your turn. You've been shot for 3 fucking points of damage by one of these motherfuckers over there. What is it that you're gonna do in the chaos and the heat of battle?
Let's see. My move is 4, and I assume that's 4 squares, more or less, right?
No, if your move is 4, then what that means for you is, let's go back to your, where is the secondary attributes. If your move is 4, that means you can move 20 feet and around.
Okay. And 20 feet would probably be roughly...
You could close on any one of these fuckers, basically, except for the guy who shot you, because they moved off after shooting you. You could close on the one by Icarus, or you could close on one of the other 2 motherfuckers. You can see one of them has a spear and the other one has a bow.
I'll go for the one by Icarus.
All right. So you go over to engage the one by Icarus with Alan. Go ahead and fuck him up.
Okay.
Now, to do that...
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, to do that, what are you using on him?
Well, let's go with my Cetus.
Your cestus. All right. So you come forward and you basically got wraps on your hands and pretty much almost like brass knuckles is going on here. These improvised wraps to really give you a little bit extra punch. Your cestus damage, your total for an attack is 10 dice. So you can either roll 10 or you can take the average, which is 5. You can say, I just want to do 5 because that's my average, or you can roll 10 dice and see what happens.
Let's see what 10 does.
And your opponent there rolling their defense. By Icarus fallen. Icarus fallen. Oh, his thighs. Icarus' thighs. Holy shit, my man. That's 6. That's 6 successes. And your opponent has rolled only 1 for his defense. So that means you're dealing 5 points of non-lethal damage. Your fellow fucker over here, you've reduced him down to 0. He is now exhausted. Now keep in mind, you're only knocked unconscious when you become below 0. When you're exhausted or disabled, you're still in the fight, but you can only take 1 action. And defending yourself is also an action. So going forward, this person can only attack, he can only move, or he can only defend. Because you've brought him down to 0, which is pretty interesting. Alright.
Okay.
So.
And I've used all my movement, or is movement...
Yeah, you've moved, and then, you've used a move action, and you've punched a fucker.
That seems decent enough.
Alright.
I turn.
Okay, Loheim. Your big man that you were hiding behind has moved forward, thus exposing you to potentially hostile fire.
I am going to move forward to still be near him.
Alright. Kind of getting yourself in behind Loheim. Mm-hmm.
For some reason I can't move my character.
It's because you don't. They're not actually characters that people have control of. There's no moving things around. Nothing's to scale here. I'm just moving things for like reference.
Okay, so points of reference. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're just points of reference for myself to give myself an idea of who is relatively where. The game is mostly just theater of the mind.
Well, yes. So I should probably be up with the group of other people. Only thing I have to comment.
Well, yeah, you are. There's only one person who's forward, and that's the one who attacked Fallon.
Not Leonidas.
Like, there's one of them came forward to your group and attacked Ficarus. You moved over to attack them.
Okay. Theater of the mind. Got you.
And yeah, punched him. All right. So, that brings us to another one of the defenders. This one with a spear. He runs forward to the defense of his ally. This time, you're a big man. He's going at you.
Of course.
We got the little guy with a sling and the woman. They're going after the people who are showing themselves to be obvious threats and dangers at the moment. So as he runs towards you, go ahead and roll your defense against this motherfucker, who's going to try and stab you.
This goes. Okay, defense it. 4. Okay.
You're a big man.
Yes. Submit.
Big man.
4.
Big man.
And enter.
All right, so you rolled really good on your... Okay, that time you actually got 4 defenses. A 2, a 2, a 2, and a 2. Your opponent comes in with only a 3, and you manage to just... like, you see him thrusting in with his spear. You manage to deflect it with the palm of your hand. Just like, no, that's not coming near me. It doesn't seem like this guy really knows overly what he's doing, trying to defend his camp. But, you know, you manage to turn his assault to the side. Ficarus, you're currently engaged close quarters with this guy who's disabled, but he's also exhausted, so it might be a little bit of a trouble for him to do anything. What are you going to do?
Am I able to move like 5 feet away from him so I can use my longbow?
That's a good fucking question.
Well, all you'd be able to do is defend, right?
That's true. I'm
Attack.
trying to see here. That's one of the things that I've forgotten to check for is, are there reaction
Opportunity
attacks?
attack?
Aye. It would kind of make sense. Moving away. Disarm, dodge, cold shot, cautious attack, charge, grapple, magic, parry, stand up, throw, ready, weapon, run, sprint, total attack, total defense, trip, use item, use skill. Is there a run? Doubles move speed, quintuples move speed. You know, I don't think there's any kind of opportunity attack. So I think you can just move away. Just trying to check.
Okay, then if it's possible, I would move away so I can use my bow.
All right, you move away from this motherfucker and get ready to use your bow. Who are you going to shoot at?
I'm gonna shoot at the one enemy that hasn't attacked yet.
All right. So the last.
And I'm gonna use my longbow.
Okay. You go ahead and use your longbow. So use whatever dice it says down in your weapon section for your longbow's attack. That's what you're rolling.
Okay.
And they need to roll some defense. All right, that's a good bit of defense.
Silas.
Aye.
Is there a way to do like checks during combat, or is it only combat actions?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're wanting to do, but like use a skill is an action.
Okay, cool. Would it have been possible for me to use academics to like try to identify an escape route for us?
Oh, I forgot. You didn't take an action, did you?
No, I didn't. I just hid.
I forgot about that. Academics, finding an escape route in the middle of combat would probably be warfare.
Okay. That's what I
So, like,
figured.
you could make a warfare check, which would basically be an intelligence base with a -2, because you're using a skill that you're not used to using. Like, you're not trained in that skill. So if you're trying to use a skill untrained, you have a -2 penalty.
Oh, okay.
But you can still do it. So it would be, because warfare is intelligence, so you could make basically an intelligence -2 check.
How would I do that?
Same way you do anything else. So you'd be like, what is your intelligence? So let's say your intelligence was 5. Then you'd be like, okay, well, 5 - 2 is 3, so I would roll 3.
Okay.
Now, Ficarus, you roll 3 versus, or you roll 6 rather, versus the defender got 3. So you deal 3 points of lethal damage to this person. They are still in the fight, but you managed to get them one. You kind of wing them with the bow, and they call out scared and in pain. All right. Well then, so yes, warfare. You get 2 successes on this. Your tactical assessment of this situation is that escape in the midst of this, like, you do a quick look around and you can see the warband is, like, the greater warband is surrounding the place. What's going on here is this is a very initial bit of violence. The new recruits have been thrust forward and are taking the brunt of the enemies, like absorbing enemy attacks, and the rest of the warband is starting to encircle this place. They're still behind you, pressing in, but there's more that are kind of surrounding this area. Escape from the warband in this particular scenario, you would think, tactically speaking, is not possible. Escape from this little situation to try and make it so that this group has to engage the fewest people possible? Well, once you're done with this initial group of defenders, you have a good idea of how you might direct and maneuver your group to avoid further intense fighting.
Okay. Very good.
All right. Well, this defender, Ficarus, would you have moved, like, away from others of the group or towards, like, Horik and Kalea?
I would have moved back and away from the group.
Okay. So kind of just back and away, not really near anybody in particular, just shooting. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then this person who also has a bow, they're going to aim it. Let's see. They're also freaked out, and it's the middle of fighting, so we're just going to see. I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2 is going to be... Okay, they are shooting back at you, Ficarus. So go ahead and roll your own defense.
I'm actually just going to go with the average 3.
Okay, average of 3. All right. They roll an attack with 4, meaning you're just going to take 1 point of lethal damage because your 3 absorbs 3 points of that. So now you're at 4 total damage taken, and if that gets close to 7, then we have some trouble. But, you're doing pretty good. All right, Horik. You're here in the middle of this fight. Crazy shit's happening. Now, I think you have some things of you can do, like, battlefield medicine, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Is that because of a talent you have, or was that just a thing? Let me see. You've got the lifesaver talent. So what does that do? That does... Oh, it improves healing ability. No shit.
I gotta pull back up.
Aha. You heal 1 lethal or 2 non-lethal wounds per 1 success rolled on your medicine rolls. Okay, so you just heal better. When it comes to healing, specifically healing, is can you do that in the middle of a fight? I think you can do first aid in the middle of a fight. Let's just double check. Health. First aid. First aid takes a minute to perform.
Oh, damn. Well, so much for in the middle of a fight.
Let me just check about fighting. Initiative, surprise, holding actions, move action, combat, aim, block, attack, defense, called shot, disarm, dodge, cautious charge, grapple, magic, parry, throw, stand up, ready, run, sprint, total attack, total defense. Yes, use... Okay, yeah, you can't use first aid in the middle of combat because it would take a minute.
Okay. In which case he's just going to, hide behind the other ones and use a sling to try to hit the closest enemy to us.
Okay. The one who got exhausted.
Is he able to fight?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if somebody is exhausted, they're basically at 0 out of, like, they've taken full damage. One more hit will knock them out, and they are still able to either defend, attack, or move. So they're technically still present, but they are in a very weakened state.
Yeah, he'll go to knock. He'll go try to take him out the fight.
Okay. All right. Let's see what their defense is. They're going to try and defend themselves. Go ahead and roll your attack. Do you remember what you...
I got the average of 3.
Okay, you're just going to go with the average of 3?
No, like that's what I rolled was.
Oh,
3.
I see. Okay, you roll 3. They rolled 3. A 3 and a 3. It kind of like nicks them a bit, but not enough to really hurt them. So they're still fine. All right. Last defender. This one also has the bow. Yeah, they're going to shoot at. Let's see. There's the big man still up front, throwing hands with things. There's the other archer in the back. There's Kayla, who hasn't done anything, and there's the sling guy who hasn't done much. 1, 2, they are going for Ficarus. 3, they're going for Kayla, and 4, they're going for Horik. Horik! They're shooting at you. Make a defense roll.
Okay.
Okay. Oh dear, they're shooting at me.
Okay, I guess I'll make a roll.
Yeah, so your defense is 5. Don't
Not
do
bad defensively.
it. Yeah, a 3.
I defend against 3.
Okay, they roll 6 successes, so you're taking 3 points of
Jesus
lethal damage. Jesus Christ.
Holy crap! Nice. Yeah.
And this is the reason you don't give Silas more dice to roll.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, is that lethal or non-lethal?
That's 3 lethal. It's exactly lethal.
Dear.
Oh dear. Ouchie mama. Now, I think, from what I can tell, in combat, unless you have a particular talent, maybe in combat the only stuff that you can be healed with is like magic. All right, Kayla, Kalea. Jeez, nobody came and attacked you. Nobody came after you. You've been just kind of you prepared yourself. You were just standing there, but nothing's happened to you. So what are you doing, Kalea? You can see some of these people around you. I guess you could maybe call them allies in the sense of they're technically fighting on the same side as you. Some of them have been injured, and you're still fine. And some of the opponents have been injured, but are mostly still fine.
Which one's the exhausted one?
The exhausted one is this motherfucker.
All right, Kalia is going to attack him.
Okay, what is she attacking him with?
A short sword.
Okay, she's just gonna move up and try and stab him. All right. So let's check on Kalia. Kalia, what does Kalia have for her short sword? She's got a good condition short sword. She is not proficient in melee weapons, so she's got like a -2, but it's a lethal weapon, so it's got +2. And then it uses her strength, so it's a +1. So when we combine that all together, we have the we've got the oh yeah, we got the rating +2, so it's a 1. So yeah, you have
So-
you get, like, if you want to attack somebody with your short sword, you have a 1.
Do I even want to attack then?
You took
Oh my
you took
God.
no like combat like
Yeah, I have
melee
no
range.
combat skills. I might actually just move away then. I might actually just move away then instead of approaching.
You could try and use a skill. You can still try and use a skill. Bimbo liches? What? What? I don't know what the chat's doing. I like how it looks like you're looking at something on the floor and like leaning over looking at me again.
I'm looking at chat. I'm trying to anyway.
Bimbo liches. Bimbo liches.
She's examining you very
I'm
closely.
examining.
Yeah, apparently.
Where's the bimbo liches?
I'm just gonna hold up a mirror. There we go.
I'm the north befriending half-orc.
Yeah. Horik, I think you've selected something and haven't exited off of it. Ah, there it is. Excellent, excellent. It's me. I'm the Bimbo Lich. Says Chili Glover.
That makes sense.
Right. So are you just moving? You're just moving away?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't really attack. So,
I mean, you can stab, you can try.
it's one roll.
It is one roll, yeah, it is.
It's one roll. It's pointless to even try.
Well, the thing is,
You don't know, they may have 0 successes.
you can use style dice or chance
What?
dice.
Was that you gonna give me +1?
Well, style dice is, I think you can spend, let me see again. Style dice is like 2, you can spend 2 style to get one more dice, I think it is. Or chance dice, you can get up to 10 chance dice. And that just means like, okay, well you can roll 10, you roll up to 10 more dice, but every 2 dice you gain increases the difficulty of what you're trying to do by 1. So you're basically banking on, I'm hoping I'm going to roll more successes than I've increased the difficulty. So you could totally go in there and be like, I want 5 fucking chance dice, and it's going to increase their defense by like 2 points, and then I can roll a 6.
God.
Like you can do that.
Is that a depletable thing? The
No,
chance dice, or
you
is
can
that
ask for
just
chance
the-
whenever you want. Style
Okay.
is depletable. Like you've got 4 style, so you could spend style if you wanted to, but you could also just be like, I want to take chance. I want chance dice, and then it's a freely expendable resource. You can just use whatever you want.
I'll do chance dice.
Okay. How many do you want? You can have up to 10, and every 2 chance dice you take increases the difficulty by 1. So basically, like if you take 1 or 2, the difficulty goes up by 1. If you take, 3 or 4, it goes up by 2, and yada yada.
I'll actually do 5.
Okay. So it goes up by 3.
What do I put for skill?
Put in sword. So then you're gonna be rolling. So you're gonna be rolling 6 dice, and your opponent.
I was called. What did I do?
What? Opponent rolls this, and they automatically get 2 more points on that. So okay, you get 4, and they get 5 on their defense.
Ah.
But so they got better
Good try.
because of the chance. But you did come in here, and using chance dice, you go in and lunge. Your attack is a wild attack. You don't really know how to use this sword. You probably found it, honestly, somewhere, like maybe in some wreckage or ruin, and the warband didn't take it from you because they just assumed that you knew how you would use it, right? And you're just wild swinging. Like a short sword is probably generally like a stabbing weapon, and you're just swinging this thing around ineffectively, and this guy is there just freaking out like, oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, so now that he's used his defense, you forced him to use defense, which means he cannot attack now because he's used his defense action. So now he can't attack and he can't move. He had to use defense against you. So I mean,
it's funny because
you did use this turn.
Talia has only 1 strength.
Yeah, exactly. This defender can't do
Goodies.
anything. He had to use his defense against you, so he's unable to move or do anything. Leonidas, it seems like Kalea has completely gotten this guy tied up. Like he can't do anything but defend himself against her absolutely wild swings, which means he can't attack you. This other motherfucker over here, he stabbed you.
Yeah, so he's the next one on the list.
Pull back your fist and knock him out.
Let's see how this goes this time. Okay. My attack is that again. Shit.
Gosh, I love like the added things that just keep coming up into this image and this fight. Like you just keep adding more and more shit.
So that was 9 dice.
I'm dying.
For you?
Yes.
Yeah. If it says your attack is 9, then your attack is 9. Well, it says your attack is 10 actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Look,
Oh,
you see where it
total
says total? Yeah, total 10. So you roll 10, and we see what happens.
Okay. Let's see.
Bum, 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 5. Okay. Well, your opponent rolled 1, so that means you've dropped him 4 points. 4 non-lethal points. Just boof, as you give him a good fucking uppercut or something.
And he has a spear, right?
He does have a spear, yes.
I'll stay where I am. Better for him to hit me than hit someone more fragile. Never mind.
Okay. All right. Laheim, you're over here. You're holding a staff. You're hiding behind the big boy. And your assessment is, okay, we need to deal with these 4 people, and then we can probably avoid like the worst of the fighting.
I am,
and like and also the battlefield is chaos. Like, while no one's no one's directly paying attention to you guys, but if it was a thing of like you started running, like trying to escape, you'd be running back into like other members of the war band who are probably like, you can see horsemen circling around and they're probably like waiting for runners, you know.
Okay. I think I have 10 feet of movement.
Your move is...
How many people can I get within, like, whispering range?
Whispering range?
Or not necessarily whispering, because you wouldn't necessarily have to whisper to not be heard by somebody on the battlefield, but, like, I need to get close to people to speak to them without the warband.
Oh, yeah, the warband's, like, there's lots of noise and stuff. Like, you're pretty much there. Like, if you talk, the only people who are really going to hear you are your dudes and these opponents that you're in melee with.
Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone, like, I have a plan to get us out of this. Roughly. Look for the signal. You will know it when you see it. Or hear it. Probably hear it. And he's gonna, like, trail off mumbling to himself while he's hiding behind Leonidas.
That's amazing, amazing. Also, with his move of 4, that's 20 feet, by the way. Just so you know.
Oh, right. Like,
yeah. You got some pretty good move, actually. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Hilariously, let me see. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong character. I'm looking at the wrong person.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I only have 1 strength and 1.
You have 2 move, which means 10. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You do have.
I was right.
You know, hilariously, you're better with your quarterstaff than Kayla is with her sword. You have 4 dice just with your staff.
Well, hey, look, she is starting to come up in years, so give her some slack.
Yeah, she's like early 40s, right?
Yeah, like early mid 40s.
Yeah. All right.
So
yeah. So
one more question.
Yeah.
Looking around, like what I have with my massive academics.
Yeah.
Would I know whether the orcs would really typically be privy to other languages if that was like their gig, or if I would really be at risk if I spoke a language
that would be linguistics,
that isn't, you know,
probably. But also the thing is, you've heard the Oreskins. Some of them have talked to Scondian.
Okay. Then in the language of the rovers, I am going to say to Kalaya, actually, I'm going to DM it to her.
Okay.
You're gonna DM it.
You send her secret information. You say something to her. Does anyone else understand Rover? That's a no. Also,
nope.
You'll need to send it over here because one of these 4 people might also understand Rover. Anyway,
who might understand Rover?
One of your opponents.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, one of the opponents here is gonna keep. He's gonna try and stab you again, Leonidas. So go ahead and make your defense roll. Or take average, whichever you want to do. Leonidas.
Titus, when was the last time they fucking DM'd you? Jesus.
Oh, 5.
A while.
Yeah, Leonidas. Yeah, they don't get past your 5 successes. Like, again, you're just batting the spear aside. Like, you punched him one, and he's like trying to thrust at you, and you're just, it's like, no, it's not working.
Backhanded.
Yeah, just backhanded.
Thank God.
Yeah. Ficus.
Today, fool.
Ficus O'Fallon, it's your turn.
Yep, I'm shooting that one guy again.
Okay, the one guy that you'd injured.
Yep.
Yeah. You go and you shoot at the guy. Go ahead and make your attack. He's going to try and defend. Oof. Ooh.
Oof.
Okay. You deal 2 points of damage because he rolls 1 on defense, and this guy is now, because it was all lethal damage that he's taken, he is now disabled, which means he is still in the fight, but anything else is going to put him, kick him over into dying category. All right. You do that. Very good. Okay. Do you move anymore, or do you just stay close? Because Lohheim said something about, something.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick close.
Okay. This defender person, let's make I'm gonna do a willpower check for him because he kind of got pretty hurt there. And, okay. No, he stays the course, and he's gonna try and shoot you back. You can see he screams out in anger and fear. Now go ahead and roll your defense. You notice this guy, as he's shooting back at you, he screams something out. He yells out, it's like, something like, die, you, die, you mongrel cowards, or something like that. He yells that in Kushu, not in Ascondian.
Oh crap.
Yeah, he yells that in your mother tongue. Now your defense, he only rolls 3 on the successes, like he's pretty injured, and you manage to dodge out of the way of that. And it's like, oh god, like this guy is a Kushlain farmer. He's just some farmer. But I mean, it's
Kill your
kill or be killed. Horik here's a who. Wait, what?
I mean, he definitely hears a who, all right.
What? Also, Horik, take 1 style point, because yes, that was causing some complications in communicating with the party. You're fucking deaf. Like earlier on, what? Yeah, take 1 style point. I forgot.
What happened?
You get a style point. Okay, it's your turn, Horik. Oh, he took it. He took a style point. Excellent. Oh god.
Or not hearing a damn thing that's going on.
Jesus, rotate the menu more.
He's gonna keep aiming at the closest opponent and try to hit him with the sling again. He's like, y'all just need to lay down and pretend to be dead so I don't have to kill you.
So you're going after this guy?
I guess.
Yes. Like the injured guy? Horik, here's a golden line. Okay, well, he's still trying to defend. Go ahead and roll your attack. Roll your sling. Or take average. I don't care. 2. God, he rolls a 3. What
Oh
menu?
my
I think
God.
Chili.
Well, I'm not very good at this.
It's me in a full
My
kitchen.
arthritis is kicking in.
Your arthritis is peeking in. All right.
Rheumatism.
Again, just like stumbling 5 more feet along in the battlefield. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna like roll whatever you gotta do to get away from the fight.
Yeah. One of the other archers.
Putting this old Nick in there.
Yeah, one of the other archers is gonna shoot at Leonidas again. So Leonidas, here it comes. More bow shots coming your way.
It choked itself to death.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm back. Okay.
Hello. Leonidas, roll your defense. Oh no!
Oh.
That's a botch.
Oh no! Sonny.
That's a botch.
Oh no.
Botches are bad.
Botches are bad.
Botches are bad.
Botches are bad. Now, okay. Now,
Oh.
fortunately, you're not wearing any armor. So that's a good thing, because if you were wearing armor, your armor would get damaged.
Okay.
Yeah, it would get broken. You're
There are
taking
benefits to nudity.
you are taking 5 points of lethal damage.
I think I'm down.
Ooh.
So add 5 on there, because you can get all the way to -5 in your health. So add 5 on, and let's see where that puts you.
That'd be 8.
Okay, so you're on 8. Now, when you get dropped like that, so 8 over 6, you're basically at a -2. When you get hit like that in combat, you can try and use your willpower as a reaction to stay fucking conscious and not go down. Now let me just find, where does it talk about that, because that's a thing that can be important. Willpower. Okay. Remaining conscious. If you take enough damage to knock you unconscious, you can try to remain conscious through sheer willpower. You make a reflexive willpower roll with a difficulty rating of Baby Shark. What the fuck is happening? Shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. Oh god. Oh god. No, with a difficulty rating of 2. And you suffer a penalty equal to your negative health rating. So, your willpower is 1. Yeah, you have a willpower of 1 minus 2. So, it's not possible for you to remain conscious here unless you were spending style. Now, one thing about style is style points. Did you read what you can use them for?
Yes and no. I read it, but I don't recall.
Helpful.
Once again, I read the entire book. I don't recall too much of it.
How about that? In his defense, there was a lot to read and try to remember.
There is a lot of information. Okay, style points. So, style points can be, expended in a number of ways. Okay, most common one is getting bonus dice. You receive 1 bonus dice for every style point spent. Oh, it's a 1-for-1, and they're only good for 1 single dice roll. So you can be like, I'm going to spend 2 style points and I get 2 more dice. Now, you can also use it for boosting a talent. So you can spend 2 style points, and if you have a talent that has like a 2nd level to it, you could boost that talent. So that's another thing. But another one is damage reduction. So you can reduce damage to your character with style points. Every 2 style points you spend, you reduce the damage by 1. Unfortunately, in your case here, you'd still be at negative because, that's what would be happening. But yeah, it would still be a it would still be a problem for you.
With if I use 2, wouldn't that put me at like 0 still?
No, because 2 style points recovers 1, so you'd still be at 7 lethal.
Hell hydrate.
Hail hydrate?
Oh.
What? Oh, did I get a hydrate? Oh yeah.
You also got a scout.
A Scottish? Was I tabbed out? Oh fucking hell.
Well, I'm gonna use the style points to be less dead.
So you want to use both of your style points to go from a minus 2 to a -1? Is that correct?
Silas, can't we donate style points as well?
So there is something for that, yes. Now when it comes to sharing style points, you must, let's see, you can spend style points on behalf of another character. You must do something to explain the expenditure, such as saying a few words of encouragement or giving a helping hand, shove or shouted warning, but like for a bonus on defense roll, for example. Let's see. So, when it comes to style points and giving them over, yes. Bonus dice. I think you can spend standard 1 bonus die per style point, and shared 1 bonus die per style point. And let's see here. I think it's right. You can give. So you could give 1 bonus dice of style points.
Okay.
That looks like. I'm trying to find. I think it says somewhere else what is. Where's true faith? Blessing. That's not what I'm looking for. Ah, fuck. There's something about how many you can give, I think, but I can't quite remember.
I know that there are restrictions on it.
Aye, but it doesn't seem to say them where they were. Their faith and proof connection, guardian. It's strong. It's casting inspire. Oh, what the fuck? I feel like it was somewhere in the talent that I saw it, but where was it? Lucky. God fucking damn it.
Pardon me.
Where is... Skill mastery, spring up, robust, run, skill aptitude, staggering blow. Jeez, how many of these are there? God fucking damn it. Ah!
Did you find it?
Right. Okay. I think you can just give how many you want.
Okay, great. If I
think so.
give him all of my style points, does that bring him up to a threshold where he might live?
How many style points do you have?
I have 2.
Yeah, you may spend style points on behalf of another character. It doesn't look like theirs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the action, spends 2 style points to give her 2 bonus dice on her defense roll. Oh, yeah. You can spend how many you want. So you could spend 2 style points to reduce his damage by another point. And if he spends his 2, then that reduces it to... He just goes a flat 6 instead of being anything else. So then he'd still be conscious.
Okay,
so
great. I'm gonna
describe
do
what
that.
you're doing to help him reduce his damage.
Since I'm hiding behind him, you just see Loheim cowering and like see the archer aiming the shot and going, "Hit," and smacking him in the back of the knee with his quarterstaff to make him drop to the floor and take less damage from the arrow.
Oh my god, I love that.
I should probably go to bed, but this is more interesting than someone is sleeping. Oh, my funny wife over there. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this for another hour yet, babe. Alright, well, in that case, Leonidas, he knocks you in the back and that kind of drops you down a little bit. But him doing that manages to cause the arrow just to nick you. It hurts like a motherfucker. But you manage to retain consciousness as you're now at 6 points of lethal damage taken, but you're still conscious. You're disabled, but not unconscious. So
Hey,
that's a
dead.
lot better. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have been dead. You just would have been down completely, which could have been a bit of a problem, eh?
Well, yeah, it seems like we all built similar build characters, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I definitely can't move your big ass.
Disabled. All right. So, where did I put that? I just want to double check what disabled means, and it is you take enough lethal damage to reduce your health to 0. You're disabled and only capable of taking limited action. Instead of attacking, defending, and moving all in the same combat turn, you can perform only one of those actions each turn. If you wish, you may exert yourself and perform all 3 actions normally, but you suffer a lethal wound immediately after, causing you to fall unconscious and begin dying. Which I imagine you're not going to want to do. So you can either take an action, like an attack or something else like that, you can move, or you can defend yourself.
Okay.
So just keep
Makes
that in
sense.
mind. But as the person comes in with, it was the spear stabbing, I think, wasn't it? Oh no, it was the archer. Yeah, that's right, it was the archer.
Archers.
All right.
Spear ain't touched me yet.
All right, Kalea, you've been forcing this motherfucker in front of you to focus on defense on that last round. What are you doing this round? You could do that again.
So Kalia, she heard him name again.
Loheim. Also, Loheim,
Loheim.
you need to send me the
Speak to me.
information of what you sent to her, because, like I said,
Oh.
some of these people might know what you're saying.
I forgot because my net bad.
3 twinks and a gnome. What? 3
Kalia is
twinks?
That is not what I said.
That's not. What?
What?
I'm still imagining that's what you said.
Dummy. Don't you call my wife a dummy, you want to get banned.
Do it.
Do
Do it. Katie would. Katie would give him at least.
Oh my god, Katie would totally
Yeah.
time him out. I didn't mean to reply.
That's it.
You didn't mean to
At least 10
reply.
minutes.
Uh-oh.
10 minutes.
That's it.
10 minutes. I can't do a shorter timeout. Okay, or can I? Actually, time out.
No, yeah, you can time people up for like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Shortest timeout ever.
You calling sentient to
I
tell
know.
me? You know what? I got
know
called a
that,
name. Oh,
and
she
you
said
know that.
duration.
Uh-oh,
But it's
Mom
funnier
Hot.
if you get put in timeout for being
Sad
stinky.
panda.
You are only about as hairy as a panda, my friend. Oh, that's Mom. Never mind. I thought Chili said that.
I'm gonna see if this works.
No, I get timed out too. It's only fair.
You get timed out too. You want to get timed out?
Yeah, you gotta time me out. I insulted Mom also.
Sentient. Sword. How the fuck do I? Freedom! I didn't say it was gonna be long. It wasn't gonna be long.
I
Sentient
think,
sword.
oh, Marseille's here!
The famous Marseika. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm out being a
Marseille.
little bish.
You little bitch.
Hey, a little dish.
All right. Okay, anyway, Kalea. Did my weight in 10, 12
You're never
seconds
gonna
of
get her
it.
name right.
Kalea.
Mm-mm.
You are in the server.
Kalia.
Yeah.
Kalia.
Yes.
All right, Kalia.
Yes.
It's your
Oh.
turn, and I'll cry if I want to.
Her eyes
there we go.
narrow at Lohheim, and she's like, she speaks in normal Escondian. You dare speak in my language to me? Whatever, you can do whatever you want, but stay far away from me.
Your head is like swiveling right around right now.
Getting
Getting ready for bed. Good night, wifey. I'm not that famous. Yeah, no, it's not the famous
We have to
Marseika. It's the
celebrate,
infamous,
Molly,
the infamous
the same way we
Marseika.
Celebrated her.
That's true.
We have to
It is
celebrate
infamous.
my wife leaving. I almost said my mom. My wife, not my
my mom.
Mommy, for reasons.
Mommy. No. She'd. You know what? Honestly,
Mommy,
if I
sorry.
ever said that
No,
to her, if I
mommy.
was ever like, "Mommy," she'd probably be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
As she should be.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like she'd say that
Oh dear.
if she heard even a quarter of like some of the conversations we have
Yeah.
in sessions.
Well, she does. I would kill you. Oh yeah, she would. She would. If I said, "Mommy, sorry," she'd kill me. Yeah. I like yeah. When if ever I'm talking to her, like I don't even call her by name usually. I just say babe. Babe.
Or by name, she gets mad.
No, I can call her by
I
name.
usually just
I usually
I
just
just
say
call
babe.
my fiance various slurs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why are we talking about me?
Well, because we're talking about Silas's wife, so I gotta talk about my husband. I can't call you any of our pet
Fox
names. because
sounds
there's slurs and we're on
like
Twitch
a
right now.
12-year-old boy on the phone. Anyway,
It sounds like a 12-year-old boy on the phone.
Oh wow, that is so horrible.
Leonidas,
From my
it
mic.
is
So
bugging
hold on.
me
Tom has opinions.
ever so
Can I order
slightly.
cheese pizza
Can you order?
and some crazy bread, please?
Does your mom know you're on the phone?
Oh shit! Did you know you're just like
Does your
give me the-
mom
give me the-
know
Holy
you're on the
fuck.
phone?
the job.
You inflicted burn on him.
Burn damage.
And Jake says Thomas in all caps.
I've been pulled over for joyriding, but I don't really look that young anymore.
You do now that you're all frowny and shit.
Not with you, Zach Stars.
No, fair enough. I
Oh my
suppose.
god. Leonidas, it's
Oh, no, I
bugging
actually
me.
sound like this.
Click somewhere else in your sheet so I don't see the selection over your non-lethal damage anymore. Leonidas.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
I'm
a
just
great
like, it's
screen.
highlighting things. This is what? Okay, anyway,
I
God.
play Candy Crush on your phone.
Oh my god, oh my god.
My mom limits my internet hours.
Yeah, mom should limit screen time.
Holy shit. Okay, you say the thing, you respond with the thing. Kalea.
Go send Jake a selfie.
Shit.
Talia.
Kalia. Jesus Christ. Kalia. I love your model's expression, by the way. It's just Kalia. It's like you're just done with this shit. It's like you fucking bid.
Also, Psycho, I'm winning. Get fucked.
Yeah, also, yeah, thanks for the 10 fucking gift subs. Holy shit. Anyway.
We had to start. She showed up, we gave 10, she leaves, I give 10.
Yeah. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing with your turn, Mitch? Oh my god.
Bitch.
Badge.
Dare call me bitch.
Badge. You dare call me badge.
Bitch.
It's better than other things we could call ya.
Or-
Like what you said earlier today. The secret. The secret. Do you remember? Do you remember what you said, right? It's like,
Oh.
yeah.
I want to know Ritus' secret now.
Oh.
No, you will
I'm
not
not privy
know
to this.
until later. You're
Oh
not
my
privy.
god. Anyway, what are you doing? What are you doing with your turn? Stop drawing
I
and
guess
tell
I'll
us what
just
you're doing.
try to distract him again.
Okay, you're just gonna flail. Do you want to do you want to use a bunch of chance dice again?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do 5 again.
Okay.
A sword, right?
Yeah. Sword. Go ahead with 5. You flail wildly. Holy
got
shit!
4.
You flail wildly.
I got 4.
Your enemy got 1 success, which means we add on 2 more,
Yeah.
2 or 3 more, and you deal 1 or 2. You stab him, like, lethally. He's gonna try and make a willpower save to stay conscious and fails. This guy just falls over and is just bleeding, like bleeding on the ground, like they're just dying. You fucking killed him, dude.
One of us managed to kill someone.
Oh god.
Because I think I'm the first person to actually kill someone.
Yeah, like he's not technically dead yet, because I mean, technically speaking, they do have a chance of like
not dead
not
yet, but he's
bleeding
unconscious.
out. Yeah, he's unconscious, but he's bleeding out actively. So like, I mean, he's probably gonna die. But he's not technically dead yet. But I mean, effectively, you've probably signed his death sentence by doing that. But he drops. Do you want to move at all, or are you just happy with it?
She is going to move it away.
Okay.
One of my friends just asked, why the hell is this combat taking so long? Because we're idiots, okay?
Yeah, because they're idiots.
Yeah.
And also because it's these things. But yeah, they're down. Leonidas.
It's going to take us 6 sessions to finish the one
So
combat scene. It's fine.
So right now,
I know.
Leonidas, you are disabled.
Hurting.
You can only take an action or a move, or you can defend, which means if you choose to move or take some kind of action right now, like if that action doesn't result in somehow you getting more hit points, that means any attacks against you, you don't get to roll your active defense anymore. You just roll your passive defense.
I guess I'm defending.
Okay. So you're just gonna stay there and not do anything. Like, oh, I'm just gonna try.
I'm gonna channel the wall. I
channel
am the wall.
All right.
I am the
Loheim,
wall.
you watch as like
one who
he is conscious.
Um,
he is there. He's okay. But this guy is probably gonna try and stab him again soon. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna smack that guy with my quarterstaff.
Okay,
Fuck
you
right
just
off.
move up. It's like, ah! Go ahead and roll a smack
I think
attack.
as I do so, in Escondian, Loheim just goes, "Hey, you leave my meat shield the fuck alone."
Okay, nice. All right, that's pretty funny. Okay, you have a quarterstaff,
Very
and
blunt,
you
but
have
I
a
respect your
you have a
logic.
4.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a 4. So go ahead, 4.
4.
Boulder
four.
vibes, shoulder boulder. Wait,
What? Why are we talking about breasts?
that means something. Oh right. The boulder is over his conflicted feelings. Smack that guy with my don't say chili. Oh
shit.
yeah. Well, they roll 2 successes. You roll 1 success. So it's just kind of like they managed to block you with their spear. The boulder from the airbender. Yes, Marsaika. I get it. I get it.
I don't remember how the action economy in this game works, but I don't think I have like a
Bonus action? No.
yeah. I don't think I have like the equivalent to that. Sorry, I've been playing like Baldur's Gate and also like the original Sin.
Baldur's
which works,
Gate.
like, Pathfinder. I'm just my brain is
How
too
about
closed.
you've been playing Baldur's Gate or Baldur's Bait?
I've been playing
Malder-
Bald Gay.
Malder Bait. Wait. No.
Gooners
Okay.
Gooners Gate.
Gooners Gate.
No, we haven't gotten Halcyon yet, so no.
Oh my god. Okay. Amazing. Now, Loheim, you do your shit. This defender, they can see the big man he's like kind of moving and trying to defend himself, and you're smacking at him. This is gonna be a hello, my love. What are you doing here? Oh, you want a hug? Okay. Love you. You going to bed? Yeah. 5 minutes, turn off the light. Okay. Someone...
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
We still like you more than him.
Sentient says, hi, Mom. We still like you more than him. As you should, she replies. Someone set a... someone set a 5-minute timer. In 5 minutes, I need to go upstairs and turn off a light for her. So someone do that. Anyway.
Oh, hey, Silas.
Yeah?
In 5 minutes, don't forget to go turn off that light for her.
I'm going to take that staff of yours and shove it so far up your ass, I have to pull it out your mouth. All right. So, I'm going to roll a d2. They're either going for Loheim or they're going for the big boy. Okay. Loheim, you've attracted attention.
Uh-oh.
You need to roll defense, as they're rolling an attack.
How is defense calculated again?
It's the one that
fucking
just says
Excel
defense.
spreadsheet.
So it's the one that's a 3.
That's a 3? Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
3
like
dice.
on your sheet you've got, because it's your body plus your dexterity.
Oh, good. I'm very good at
minus-
both of those
yeah,
things.
minus your size, which doesn't apply for you because you're your normal size, and then added on any armor that you're wearing or wielding. So for you, your defense is just 3. So you can roll a 3. He's attempting to short spear you.
He is probably going to succeed because I rolled a 1.
He wants to pierce you. He does succeed with only a 1, which means you only take 1 point of lethal damage.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
you are. For now.
No.
All right. Fikre Fallen. You've got this fat fuck over there who's injured but not down. You got this other archer boy over there who's also not down. And there's chaos all around you. What you doing?
So how many chance dice do you get?
You can get up to 10. And every 2 chance dice you get increases the difficulty of what you're trying to do by 1. Why did I change my voice? I don't know why I did that. Oh, it's because I said
Okay.
Fikre Fallen.
I'm gonna go for the
name, Trigger.
uninjured archer,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna. Can I get 10 chance dices?
What? Oh, like you're going after the uninjured? Like you're shooting at him?
Yep.
You wanna
with the
take-
longbow.
Yeah. You can take 10 chance dices,
10.
yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
I mean, they're free.
Well,
So that's going to
actually,
increase the
name check.
difficulty of this by 5. So basically, whatever he rolls on his defense,
Oh damn, that's a
he
bad
gets to
roll.
add 5. Ooh, yes, it is. So they roll 5, and then they get 5, 6, 7, 8. They get 3 successes
Holy-
and add 5, so it's 8 and 8. You do nothing.
Oh my god.
You
Better than a
do
botch.
nothing.
I
Oh, come! Can you imagine taking like a shit ton of chance dices and then botching?
Yeah.
Like, do you just explode?
Well, that
God.
would be if you were casting a spell, you'd just explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
probably just break my weapon.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, if you botch while making a weapon attack, you break your weapon.
Yeah, that's what I
Mhm.
thought.
So, like, somebody who's really bad with a weapon, like Keala, has a higher chance of botching, and therefore a higher chance of breaking their weapon. Gosh, this scene is getting really detailed back there. Holy shit.
Well, we have been fighting for like 2 hours.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So that you shoot and just it's just a wiffle ball. This other archer is getting freaked out by you, Kalia. Kalia.
Oh yeah.
Kalia. Gesundheit. Jeez, he's shooting at you, Kalia.
I'm getting shot at?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Just fucking laughing, Mario. You fucking
Oh my god. Okay, I rolled defense, right?
Yeah.
No. You gotta laugh to the tune of "That's What Makes You Beautiful."
I don't know that song.
Oh my god.
You gotta go. Ha, 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 ha,
That's what makes you beautiful. Makes you.
And everybody who had anything to do with Homestuck is currently having flashbacks.
I don't know the "What Makes You Beautiful" song. I don't know what it sounds like. So, yeah, big time.
Oh, is that a
rush.
big time rush song? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
big time rush. His kids were
Roll your
wrong with Big Time
defense.
Rush.
Roll your defense.
So 4 defense.
Yeah, you're like staring over the side of your face again. How is that related to Homestuck? I don't know.
There's a version of it where it's Dave and Dirk.
You don't know you're beautiful. Oh, that's what makes you beautiful. Right, I've played that one in like na 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 na. I've played that one in Beat Saber.
Yeah. I'm sure you
Ha
have.
ha ha.
Katie lives in this chat frequently.
Yeah, skipping over all the ones I suggested.
I wonder if they have,
Every time I look to the side, I just stare you down.
I wonder if they have like the Daddy, would you like some sausages?
You take 1 point of lethal damage. Kalia. Did I get that right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kalia. Kalia. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Kalia.
Which one is it?
It's Kalia.
Stop!
Has it been 5 minutes yet,
This is gonna
chat?
be a.
Yes.
It
Okay, I'll be right
has-
back. I'm gonna go turn off that light. Yeah, you take 1 point of lethal damage, and then Horik, it's your turn.
God.
Oh,
Fucking damn it, Dave.
Fucker. Fucking bullshit. I'm gonna fucking draw Silas pregnant for that one.
Oh,
That's unhinged.
Do it.
I do not.
I
Now
could.
drawing him pregnant is wild. You gotta hit up that.
Not on stream, but
What is
I love
it?
that.
The VTuber.
All right, time to
Was
pour
he
out
talking
your
about
short
Mike
stitch. What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
You're
Oh,
safe
nothing,
and not
don't
at all
worry
in
about it.
danger.
what you doing, Horik? Horik, here's a
What
what?
am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Pork short bitch.
What did you say?
Horik, short
or
bitch.
here's a thought.
Horik, here's the thought. If she breathes, she's a thought.
She's a thought.
Oh my god.
Shut up, kobolds.
The kobolds, the fucking kobolds, and what they think
Yeah,
of
the kobolds.
elves. I love that so much. The kobolds are like, oh yeah, the elves and the goblins who worship Mother Nature. I mean, Mother Nature's a slut. She just gives herself to everyone.
Slutty ass.
Yeah, the kobolds are like,
just imagine-
God, Mother Nature is such a slutty ass bitch.
Yeah, that's probably the
It's
funniest things I could have referenced. for
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, demise in world lore. That one of the races in Desolation's world lore are the kobolds, but they're not dragon people. They're little seal people. And the kobold name comes from cold bold. And it was a name given to them by like some humans that were describing their raids in the middle of the night. So anyways, they revere, like they worship Mother Ice and Father Sea, who are much more conserved with their gifts. But when it comes to nature, they're like, oh yeah, the elves and the goblins who worship nature. I mean, nature's a slut.
Yeah.
Like that's their opinion on the elves, and it's so fucking funny. Oh man. Anyway, Horik, what are you doing?
fucking whore.
Yeah, they're like, the fucking whore.
Well,
So they're incels?
I think I'm gonna throw a rock at that guy.
Sorry, what?
I think I'm gonna throw a rock at that guy.
Okay, which guy? Oh, the one who's engaged in melee with your allies.
Yeah.
Does Horik actually land
We'll
on this?
go over to him.
Horik is just he's just having a time over here. He's having his time.
Put a bunch of rocks on the ground of Horik's rocks that missed.
Horik's rocks. Get your rocks off.
I'm doing that now.
Hold on a second. Let's see. It's hard to defend against multiple attackers. Groups of
Oh, you want
opponents
to
will
check
usually
it,
outnumber
Tony?
the power of your character. Defending against one attacker leaves them open to another. Likewise, multiple attacks with single defender are similar to each other. Against your full defense rating against one attack per combat turn. Oh! You can only use your full defense rating against one attack per combat turn. Oh, size bonus.
no.
Large creatures are able to handle multiple attackers more easily than smaller ones. For every 2 levels in size, a creature may use full defense rating against one additional. Okay, so that doesn't really change anything. All right. It's like I can take 5 guys at once in a fight, right?
In a fight.
In a fight, right?
Being in a fight, right?
Yeah. Okay, Horik, we're gonna. So this guy actually he has a -2 penalty because you're attacking him. Oh wow, you deal another. Yeah, you deal 3 points of non-lethal damage. Knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Finally! Someone went down!
Yeah. Now this guy, very lucky for this guy, it's a knockout, not a kill. So it's like he got, so he's not bleeding out. He's just knocked the fuck out. So this person's going to live.
Maybe.
Well, yeah. Who knows what's gonna happen?
he loads his slingshot again.
Maybe. This other
Pulls out the beamer
longbow.
saw.
Yeah. The other longbowman is gonna.
Double tap.
He's also gonna shout out in Kushu. It's like drive them back. And that's an attack on you, Mr. Archer boy. Fick I so fallen. You're about to get fucked up.
Get him, my
So-
God!
Style points technically just convert to an automatic success, right?
No, style points you can roll more dice, but unlike chance dice, they don't increase the difficulty. They just give you more dice. You can also spend 2 style points to gain to reduce damage that you take by 1 for every 2 you spend. So like you're being shot at, and if you're like, I want to just roll my defense or take the average, you can do that. You could, if you add style points, every style point you add increases your average by that 1/2 step. So, you know, there is that. So what are you doing?
Roll then.
Yeah, do your roll.
I'm rolling.
Rolling. Oh yeah, no
5.
problem. You dodge. Seeing that their buddy has gone down, like they're also moving back in a way, like trying to get back from this line of people a little bit. Kalea, there is an injured archer within stabbing distance.
Which one is it?
It's like this dude. He's
The guy with arrows in him.
Yeah, the guy who's got some arrows in him. He looks like a young. He kind of looks like a young Kushlane farmer. He actually kind of looks a little bit like Fiacrus. But I mean, he's on the other side of the thing, so you know.
Okay.
Go over and clap some cheeks.
He's gonna get pegged. I'm kidding.
He's gonna get pegged. Oh no.
Man's need a Tuesday.
I mean, she's 42.
Just
like,
an average
mommy.
Tuesday.
Just an average Tuesday. Mommy, sorry.
Mommy,
your
sorry.
Tuesdays
Mommy,
involve
sorry.
A character named Barrett.
Some hag love.
Oh god, she's not a hag.
I mean, what?
Oh,
Like,
no.
what is it? Among VTubers, you're a hag at 30. So I mean, like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. Okay.
yeah. I don't know. It's something else. What are you doing?
I will do an attack with my sword. I will do 5 chance
Okay.
dice.
Little woman goes running at him.
Little woman.
Little woman. He cannot roll defense. He can't roll active defense because he shot last turn. So he has to rely on his passive defense. Let's see here. His passive defense is his body plus his armor. He does not have armor. He just has body.
Oh.
So, okay. He's got to roll body because he literally just has to take it. Let's see here. He rolls a 1. You just run him through. Like you just run up to him, just and just stab. Yeah, you
Downed.
Get down.
And stay down.
Yeah, he's probably not going to get up again. That's just 3 points of lethal damage. Right to the sternum. Okay, very good. You crazy ass woman.
I've killed like 2 people.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're doing, and you're flailing wildly. Like, you charged at him. Actually, you know what? Hilariously, you know something you could do, or could have technically done in this situation, but, didn't have to. There is a charge attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could have.
There's the charge attack, and the charge attack is you get a +2 bonus to the attack roll, but if you charge, you can't actively defend yourself, so you only get to roll passive defense. Yeah. So like
basically just the big offense and then lose defense.
Would she have charged?
No.
No. Okay.
No. He's already dead.
Yeah, just flailing like the sword. Actually, you know what I'm imagining? Just running up there. You know when it's like those like kids playing and like they're holding the sword in front of them and they're like swinging it while kind of recoiling from it at the same time. Just like and you run up there and you just mince the front of him. Just kind of run him through. It's like,
You'd probably deal with the inertia of swinging the blade, honestly.
That's
like be
probably
swung
true.
a little bit.
Yeah. It's Snorlax. What a bitch. So nice to my chatters. Leonidas, you are standing there. You are conscious. You can, continue defending, but at this point, I mean, there's nobody here who's. I mean, there are people, but there's one dude left, like over there, and at this point, he's the only one. So he's like he might break and retreat from this area, but the whole place is going up, so who knows what's gonna happen. What are you gonna do with your turn? Hiccup. Leonidas? Leo?
I guess I will continue to defend.
Okay, so
Bravely.
you just stand there like just ready for all comers. Okay. Loheim. Well, your meat.
I hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. Loheim, your meat shield is standing there like kind of in a bit of a daze, like fully focused on like, is anybody coming after me? It's like, okay. This other dude is getting away, maybe, or something. What are you doing?
I'm gonna like tap the big fella on the chest and be like, "Hey, big guy, there's not really anybody left who's a threat to you. We can start moving now, and probably should." And as I say that, I am going to start moving down.
Okay.
And away towards the earlier identified.
Okay. So you're gonna start moving off into the like identified route of let's go this way.
Yeah.
Okay. These people who are down aren't doing anything. Fiacris, not Ficarus, Fiacris, because I spelt your name wrong in Roll20, which is why I've been saying Ficarus. Figaro.
I am gonna do the same dumb thing I did last time.
10.
Yeah, 10 chance.
10 chance
I
die.
love it.
10 chance die. Okay, well,
that
go
guy
ahead.
that's running.
Yeah, go ahead. 10.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I rolled the 8.
Imagine if you rolled worse.
Well, they rolled an 8 on their defense again, actually. So you still do 2 points of damage, but they're still up and running. What's with the border?
Border?
You drew like a green thing. Somebody drew a green thing. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Claw.
The claw.
I'm gonna move so that he's still within range of my bow.
I mean, you got lots of range. This guy's down. Horik, do you want to sling somebody? You move a little bit more. Might as well. They only get to roll 3 dice. Yep.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Just dip in between the
Hey,
eyes.
can we get like a little thing of like, oh, there's Horik failing with a sling. A little dude.
Like he goes.
His link's just a little
spin.
too long, so he keeps hitting the ground.
Hey, you did
Oh,
deal
he
1
got-
point of damage though, because they only rolled 2 successes. Nice.
I like the idea of
Hit
him
him in the
spinning
butt.
it and the rock just falls out instead of getting launched.
Oh, damn it!
Oh god.
Again.
Oh, gosh, darn it.
The enemy archer is going to shoot at. Let's see. They're going to shoot back at the other archer and run some more. So Fiacris, it's time for defense.
Okay.
Defense, defense, defense straight. These bastards.
Look in your gut!
Put it back in your pants, and they don't get through your defenses.
See? Fiacre says
Kalia.
B.
Kalia, this person is they're further than you can chase with any kind of melee attack.
Hmm.
Is there anything else
Just be like,
that you want to do? Stare them down angrily.
what the fool? She just stares them down. She insults them in her rover tongue and then just watches them run off.
Okay. What I want to hear, I kind of want to hear the rover insult because Loheim rather gets to hear it. Now at this point, is anybody gonna like they're running off? Is anybody chasing them?
I'm still gonna shoot at him.
Well, they're like they've weaved through buildings now because I mean remember there's all these tents and shit, right?
I have a +4 sight.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? What's your perception with the +4 sight?
My perception would be 10.
10. So 5 average. I'd say when it's going to come around to your turn, because now Leonidas, are you doing anything with your turn, or are you going to start moving?
I'm gonna start moving.
Okay. And then Loheim, are you doing anything with your turn, or are you just doing more moving, like getting everybody along?
I'm definitely like getting people to move along. Maybe checking to see if there's anything I can do to like improve my situation. I'm gonna DM you his plan.
Okay. DMD's nuts.
Okay.
Hmm?
Directly to prison.
Directly to prison. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $200. Do not take my cheeseburger in your nose. Or the
What?
hot dogs in your butt. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May your wife be plagued with runners in her hose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose.
Hey, what's that thing that surrounds castles called?
A moat?
A moat. Thank you.
Hmm. Oh. Oh, wow. So, like, from... Okay. Oh, okay. That's not how you spell moat, by the way.
That is not how you spell moat. Okay, look.
A most.
Okay. The Chromebook.
A most.
The Chromebook autocorrect shit. Okay.
Okay. So you... Okay. So that's what you want to do as people are pulling back. You want to do that to like block
to like provide cover.
Yeah.
So like with Lohan probably understands the magic and what other such things of this world a little bit better than I do. So he's going to try to prepare things for that.
Okay. Is he wanting to do that now, or he wants to do that on a later turn?
He's going to do that on a later turn as everybody is kind of in close enough to him to take the fuck off.
Okay. And this isn't going to help them get like away from the warband, but it is going to help them get away from the fight. Because as he's already noted, the warband is like surrounding this place, and there are ones who have not gone in to engage. They're like horsemen watching for people trying to run.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, so you're doing that. Fiacris, yeah, you can go ahead and make an attack. It's, I'd say thanks to a bunch of cover, there is going to be some like you're able to spot them, but there are some penalties with this. It's probably because of cover. They've got some good cover, so they've got, I'd say, at least half cover. Like you're able to take a shot when they have only half cover, as opposed to like major cover or full cover.
Would he think he's safe at this point? At least from
Fiacris?
He would? No. I mean, the guy running away.
Probably not. I mean, this entire place is like, there's fires in places, like people are screaming and freaking out. This guy's not going to think he's safe until the fight's over.
All right. Well, if it's going to be like that, then I'll just leave him be.
Okay. All right. So then.
He's probably dead anyway.
Yeah, honestly. Like, looking around, I mean, so then the fight itself ends, like this small fight ends, as you guys go pulling away from this direct area. As you're starting to go and rush off from this kind of section, Loheim, everybody's in front of you, and you can see like there's more of the village and everything. It's like, you know what? You've got an idea of something that can buy you a little bit of time. Okay. Now let's see here. To do what you're thinking of. Now, are you doing this where the entire party can see what you're doing?
No, I'm trying to do it stealthy. Like, I'm not necessarily trying to make a big...
Then this
like,
is
we're
escaping!
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, then in this case, I'd say make a... Well, you don't have sneak, do you?
No,
No.
I don't believe so.
But you do have con. So I'd say make a con roll. And that can... yeah, make a con roll.
Here, my sheets back up.
Actually, does anybody have empathy?
I do.
You have empathy. Okay.
What's that?
You already know what's going on. So in that case, with your passive of 3, I'd say you're probably pretty good at distracting the rest of the party as you do what you're doing. Because nobody else has because they don't really have an insight that's high enough to beat a passive of 3. So, as they're heading along here, you focus and attempt to call forth, like there's fire all around, and you grab onto some of these lances of flames to pull them around like a sheet to block off areas and kind of shelter you guys for a little bit, buy you some time away from this fighting. And maybe even some time to, like, you know, for somebody to patch you up, because, you know, you kind of need it. All right. In that case...
Con roll of 1 success.
A what?
A con roll of 1 success.
That's... Wait, you rolled dice already? I
said
haven't
to roll
told you...
con.
Oh, no. I was saying, yeah, roll con, but then I'm like, actually, no, your average is enough.
Ayo.
I just finished saying that.
I thought you were talking to Kalaya.
No.
You asked her about her empathy, and you were just like, "Oh yeah, you've got high empathy," and then you didn't make the segue clear.
No. Your con skill is enough. Not con as in Constitution. Okay. Con as in I'm going to con somebody. I'm something of an empath myself. Hey, Chili Glover. I'm a bit of an empath myself. Empath these nuts.
What's the professor doing?
Empath these.
I love how empath this dick in your
mouth.
in your mouth. Shit. Fucking hell.
Twitch.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, right?
No.
We're flagged as adults only, I think.
Are we?
I think
Let me see. Am I?
I don't think so.
Audience, everyone. I can't change that right now, but it's fine. Let me see here. Anyway, what was I talking about? The art is so good. Yes, it is. I forget what I'm saying.
Talking about the empath.
Right,
I
right.
was making
Making fire,
points
making
of-
fire, making fire.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
making fire curtains.
Okay, let's see. Base difficulty for this, yeah, making fire curtains. You are, yeah, fire curtains. It's curtains for you. Do 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 do. The base for something like this to create this wall of flame would be 2 for its base difficulty. Now, looking at some things, you're creating it. You don't want it to be so close to you that it looks super obvious, do you?
Yeah, I want it to kind of look like it is the natural progression of the
Yeah,
fire.
a manageable progression of the fire in some way. Okay, so then touch to 25 feet range. Yep, that's fine. And you have unobstructed line of sight, so that's still default difficulty. How long do you want this to last? It looks like it could be... The default is it would last the entire combat, but the combat is over, so you might want it to last a scene. If you're wanting it to last a scene, like to buy you time, then that will be a +1 to the difficulty, so difficulty 3.
Definitely want it to last the scene.
Yep, so this
because
becomes...
that's still below my average.
Yeah, this becomes difficulty 3. And you don't need it to do any other special things, it looks like. You just want it to do that. So, yeah, this is going to be difficulty 3. Now, you have up to 8 dice. But also keep in mind what happens if you roll a lot of them. So, you need to get at least 3 successes. You cannot take average on magic. How many dice are you going to roll? Up to 8.
I need... Okay, so I can
And you
roll up to
and
8.
also you've spent your style, so you can't use your style to reduce burn.
I'm getting hurt. But
Maybe, unless you roll all successes.
if I roll 8, that's 50% chance of success.
It's more than 50% chance of success. If you roll 6, that's a 50% chance of success.
Oh, right, because it's 3. I thought it was 40%.
Difficulty is 3. Difficulty is 3 for this.
Then if I rolled 8, it would be a 75% chance.
Yeah.
Let's do 6. I'm going to do 6.
You're going to do 6. 50-50 shot here. Okay.
50-50 shot. Everything's always a 50-50 shot. Either you win or you don't.
Go ahead and roll 6. Let's see what happens. Elementalism. This is the first use of magic in this campaign. And I love
Big
how
money.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Not
Oh
big money at all.
no! Oh my god.
Wow.
That is
You're gonna blow up!
Okay. So what's gonna
That
happen
is-
here?
Oh.
Yeah. So something is gonna happen.
It's not gonna
Oh.
I've
No,
heard
it's
your
not gonna
character
be good.
said yes.
Oh.
All right.
If you kill your
character
character for this,
upon us.
I'm gonna be so pissed off.
be good. The first
I'm gonna be pissed off too.
All right. So this is not a botch. Like, thank fucking God this is not a botch.
Fuck.
It was
Right.
really close.
It was close to a botch,
was
yeah.
really close
yeah,
to a
it was really
botch.
close to a botch. This is failure, not enough successes. The spell fails, but may have limited effects. It doesn't say those effects have to be good, but something is going to happen.
His pants catch fire.
No, I know what's going to happen. Now, first off, you take 5 points of burn.
Great.
Oh God.
Just,
Time for memes.
yeah, 5 points of burn
Is he still alive?
are just taken. Oh, I mean, he's knocked the fuck out. But fortunately, burn can only kill you if burn gets you to -5, and then extra burn beyond that can kill you. I just realized something.
Hey,
Where
He
is?
just knocks himself the fuck out.
Yeah, he
doing
knocks
this.
himself the fuck
Yeah.
out. Now that's the first thing that
Big little
happens.
explosion. He
It's
just
like-
falls over.
But wait, there's more.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. Now, go ahead and
It's
put down
closed.
your 5 points of burn. And what sheet is this? What the fuck? Loheim. Did you put your 5 points of burn down? Oh, there they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noise.
Oh god, I clicked on the wrong fucking thing. Oh shit. Whoops. I
Uh-oh.
accidentally went to an intermission thing, which is not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Burn, burn, burn in the holy ring of fire. Gonna burn, 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 and the flames they went up higher. The ring of fire. Where did my burn? Is it this one?
You do that song with justice.
Dude. Not that one. Burn, 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 burn. Is it this burn? Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Is it style, health, burn? Oh. Apparently, I'm just an idiot. God fucking damn it. Do I only have... Did I delete one of my burn tokens? I did. Like a little
Leonidas.
bitch. Paste duplicate.
Oh god.
Dun 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 dun.
Good job.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. You ready for something? There we go. There's nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, chat.
So everything.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Everything
Okay.
is
I saw
feels like a
everything.
lie
So
now.
you guys, as you guys are running, Kalia, Kalia, you watch as Loheim just kind of gestures, because you're the one at the back and you know what was going on, and you watch. He makes a gesture and you see a sheet of flame peels off a nearby burning house and flares out nearby, and you watch him just collapse in place as the flames kind of spread to the nearby hut that you guys were fighting near, and just engulf it. It is still a distracting situation. It looks very natural, but it's not what he was going for. You don't know what he was going for, but you watch as he just got knocked the fuck out.
You absolute moron.
Stupid son of a gun!
Do you go and help him? Do you go and drag his fucking legs? You're the only one who noticed.
You big one, come over here and pick up this little twig of a man.
Yeah, you look back. Yeah, what happened to that little guy? He's out cold.
Says the big guy.
I like gesture to
This looks
Leonidas.
vaguely familiar. Don't worry about it. Toss him on my shoulder.
As you limp away. As you fucking
Yes.
limp away. Okay. Using that distraction. Now, Horik. Getting out of the immediate thing, you can hear the battle is going on in the background. There is a clash of swords and screams and everything.
Horik can hear?
Okay, well, actually, never mind. Horik just hears a who? Yeah, Horik, you hear muffled sounds like... Yeah.
He just has tinnitus. Just hear a ringing.
Every once in a while, there's like a faint in your ear. It's like, what is that? What's going on? Now, Horik.
Ear horn.
Now that you're out of the combat, oh shit. Now that you're out of the immediate danger, you can now start to apply first aid to people.
I can too, right?
Yeah.
Come over here.
Now, first aid. Now, when it comes, they all go.
She said.
What? That's what she said.
Now, C-O-M or C-U-M?
O-M-E.
Depends on the perspective.
It depends on your perspective. What?
Your
So what
literacy.
perspective do you have, right?
That
All
was
right,
left
healing.
unknown.
Before we got
Left.
distracted.
Right,
Unknown.
Tess? You don't even like dudes.
Out of me? In stream? Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Sorry, you remind me
I'm
too
gonna
much
draw
of
your character pregnant now.
So you'd be over
That's
here.
fine.
So then, Rytas, what you're saying is really enjoys the song when she's coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll
I
be
just
coming
referencing
around the
Sam and
mountain.
Max, but sure, we can carry this joke on.
She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure there's a meme about that somewhere.
I'm sure there is.
Anyway,
As you
Wait one
say, it's
moment.
neither here nor there.
it's neither here nor there.
no, it's there.
Neither here nor
my
there.
God.
He said it. Everybody chat, go crazy. Everybody spammed. I don't
Oh
know.
my
you
God.
That was
said it.
fire.
Spam subs.
Donate!
Donate.
Donate! 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 He said the thing!
He said the thing.
Here,
Donate.
I'll spam
He
some.
did! He's the
Oh
electric
my
pony!
god. An electric pony. Okay, she'll be
Come on!
she'll be coming around the mountains when she comes. You know what? Every
There you go.
time.
I spammed a bunch of subs.
What? Oh my god. I get it. I get it. You spammed a bunch of subs. You spammed Lana.
This
You
episode brought
spammed
to you by
Lana
Game
emotes. You're a bottom.
You're a bottom.
You're a bottom. Apple bottom bitch. Boots with the fur.
Oh my god,
with
it
the
took us
fur.
3 hours, but we did it, gang. We completed combat, and we only had a casualty and a half.
Yeah, okay, so here we go. When it comes to
By the
first
way.
aid, okay, let's see. First aid. Make a medicine roll to treat a wounded character. Each rolled success heals 1 point of non-lethal damage or converts a point of lethal damage to non-lethal. Non-lethal is always healed before lethal, representing easing the shock and trauma of the wounded person. Burn damage cannot be treated with first aid. You don't know that he took burn damage, by the way, because only Kalia knows that. First aid takes 1 minute to perform and must be administered within 1 hour after injury to have any benefit. After the hour is up, the damage becomes permanent and the wound must heal naturally. See below. First aid may be administered each time a character is wounded, but it cannot heal more than the most recent damage. Trying again. If you wish to treat an injured person again, hoping to get a better result, you may do so, but each successive attempt imposes a cumulative -2 penalty on the medicine roll. The new result, for better or worse, replaces the previous result. So, what I would say this also means is a person can only benefit from the first aid once. So, a couple of you may have first aid, but you'll want to apply your first aid to different people because you will replace the other person's first aid roll if you try it on the same person. So, Horik, who do you start helping? And Fiacris, who do you start helping?
I will probably do Kalaya because she took the least amount of damage.
That's true. She only took 1 damage. Okay, you can go over to her and you can make a medicine check. If you have first aid, you can make the first aid specialization rather. You can make the first aid bonus dice check. Horik, who would you be assisting
Horik's gonna
first?
go for the big man.
Big man.
Yeah, big man.
Okay.
Okay. He's trying to pull these arrows out of you.
This will hurt just a little bit.
If I
It's gonna hurt
could choose
just
my
a little
average,
bit.
would it be just
It
all?
is but a flesh wound.
You may take your average on a heal check. Yes.
So my average
Hey,
is
what
5
is- And do I add?
What?
What does lifesaver do? Do I add it as the number of dice, or is that just?
It's a number of dice. Yes. So if you get 2 extra dice, then you get 2 more dice onto your check. Now for medicine. So your medicine is 10, or you can take the average for 5. But actually, your medicine is you add 2 more, so your medicine is 12. Average is 6 for you.
Damn.
Horik.
Well, you built a great
I mean,
one.
let's just take the average
Let's take
then,
the-
because
okay.
that's going to automatically
Well,
fix them.
it's not going to automatically fix them. Remember, lethal damage gets converted to non-lethal, and then the non-lethal point is healed. So let's say you took the
Okay,
average.
then he'll roll.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 12. Now for you, Fiacris, you are doing.
the average.
You're doing the average, and your average is what?
What was the average?
It's 2.5.
2.5. Okay,
So
so
technically 2.
yeah, so 2. What happens is you actually roll 1 dice, and that makes it either a 2 or a 3.
I mean,
It won't matter because Kalia has 1 lethal, so an average of 2 will heal her lethal and then will heal her non-lethal. So Kalia, you are Fiacris comes over and quickly applies a minute worth first aid and managed to bind up your wounds, and you're okay. For the 3, now you can, Horik, if you want, you can try again with a -2 penalty. And then you have to take the new result. So if you think you could do better with 10 instead of with 12, you can roll 10 and you take whatever the new result is, for better or for worse. Horik?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, he's gonna try again, and he's gonna burn a style point on this. He's gonna
okay. So
dig through his. He's gonna dig through his bag and pull out like some better tools. Is like, wait a second, let me get this thing, bob here.
Okay, so you're gonna go and you're gonna roll 11 this time then, because you're burning 1 style point. You're gonna roll 11. Okay, go ahead and roll 11 dice.
Oh my god, his name is Short Stitch because he's a doctor.
Yeah. Did you not? Oh my god, 4.
I thought somebody just played Bloodborne recently. Like,
Wow, that wasn't very good. Okay, Leonidas, one of your lethal turns to non-lethal. Yeah, one of your lethal turns to non-lethal, and then that non-lethal is healed. So we go down 1 lethal completely. So we go down to 5. And then another lethal turns to non-lethal and then is healed as non-lethal. So we go down to 4. So you have 4 lethal, no non-lethal, and now, like, you know, you're not gonna be able to heal any more of that at this point, because that, like, those, well, not even today, like those 4 lethal, they're now permanent. Those need to be healed long term at the rate of 1 lethal per week, or, you know, for long-term care it can speed it up unless there is magical healing, in which case it can be healed instantaneously with the right magical healing and stuff. But yeah, you've got 4 lethal right now. Okay, now Horik, like Fiacris and Horik, you are both still injured. Who is going to apply? Oh, Kalea, your lethal has gone away. Who wants to do medicine on whom? Do you want to just swap each other, or like take care of yourselves?
Horik will tend to his own wounds, and he's just gonna do the average.
Here. Fresh and white eggs
Don't
are
think my roll
here. Wiggle jiggle,
Colors,
yellow middle.
cheese, feel better.
That's the best of what you are. I love you, egg. Wide and tender, surround the center. Cozy sitting in the crackling shell. I love you, vitamins and minerals in you. Oodles of good proteins too. Oodle doodle, popular and perfect and so complete in every way. I love you, eggs. Eggs come into my tummy.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
so
sure
very
it's the one who
yummy.
redeemed that anonymously.
Chip and chip away your shell and come to me. Get your eggs. I love you, fresh eggs. I love you, white eggs. Really, really love you. So eggs, fresh eggs. Eggs, I really love you, like the sky above. Eggs are the best. I love you, fresh eggs. I love you, white eggs. Really, really love you. So eggs, fresh eggs. 365 days. I really love you so. I really love you so. Yummy. I hate you. I hate you, Sentient. I hate you so much. You can go fuck yourself twice. Anyway. All right, Horik. Go ahead and make a new medicine check.
I did not do it. That was anonymous.
That wasn't anonymous. It said it was you.
Did
It's
it?
anonymous.
Yeah, it said Sentient used 2,000 bits.
I got fucking ousted. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Sound Alert said it was anonymous, but my activity feed said it was you.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Fucking ousted.
Ousted by
Damn.
my activity
Damn, bro.
feed. Oh, damn.
Remember, anonymous is never truly anonymous.
Well, anonymous is anonymous, but they can't do sound, like, if anonymous does sound alerts, it still tells me. So I think this is why the actual Anon's never done sound alerts.
Yep.
Probably.
Probably. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, okay. Horik, roll your medicine for yourself. This one's at a 12 again, because you're applying it to yourself.
He's gonna do the average.
Oh, okay, the average of just 5?
Yeah, because
Or
I'm
6?
probably gonna roll a 1 if I roll it.
Oh
the
yeah,
way
if it's
been
an
going.
average of 6, I mean,
Yeah.
you had 3 lethal, right?
Yep.
So now you have 0 lethal.
Nice.
To go ahead and wipe
What do I
out.
roll to like make a noise while I die?
What? You don't? You just make a noise while you die. Just make a noise. I don't fucking know. God, what is wrong with you? Okay.
What's wrong with you?
And as I,
What's wrong with you,
Fiacris,
And then he'll go over
were
to
you-
Loheim afterwards.
Yeah, were you tending to yourself, Fiacris?
Unless Hork wants to do it because he has a better,
Yeah.
higher chance.
Yeah, Horik, do you? Fiacris is like gesturing, like, "Can you help me?"
Oh, you need some help there?
You need
Okay,
some mail.
1 second. Pull down a syringe.
This goes right in your keister.
I love that all of this is happening, and there's just like a fly on Loheim.
Yeah. He's just
Loheim's
there.
just laying there in the Family Guy death pose, just.
Well, the big guy dragged him over and has plopped him down, like, and things are just burning all around. It's amazing. I also love that you're right, Tess. You've lit the fucking town on fire.
It's on fire.
This town
This town is on fire.
It's literally on fire. Oh my god, is he throwing people into the fire? Oh no, that's his slings. That's his slings.
Pretty fast there.
No, that's Horik Short Stitch. He's missing with his sling bolts. Okay, Leo, move your little cursor thing again.
That was Freddy Fazbear, right?
But yeah,
Where are you? What are you referring to?
Horik, are you just rolling your 6
What?
or taking your average for
Yeah,
Fiacris?
he's just going to do the 6. He'll take
Okay,
care of
Fiacris,
I'm
you're
not
healed as
pressing
well.
Icarus.
Oh,
And then he's going to walk over to the unconscious one over
Yeah,
here.
and check him
He'll
over.
take one look at me like, can he tell if he that is burn damage? Like, these
Well-
are just burns on his body, right?
Well, it's not burns. Burn damage is not physical burns. Burn damage is like something has conflagrated within almost. But it's, you can check him over, and from your eyes, he would look like he's physically fine. Like, other than maybe really pale, like kind of shallow breaths, like, oh, this guy's knocked the fuck out somehow. I would say for you, this would probably be like, you could make a medicine check to see if you understand what this is, like what's going on here. Your average is 5 though, like just because you got a 10 for your rating. Your average just of medicine is 5. So taking the average, you can tell, like, you know what this is. You know that he used magic and got knocked out.
Boy, he did something stupid.
Oh, you can say
like,
that again.
Big fella, you just got to drag him around. He done blew himself up with magic. I can't fix stupid.
I can't fix stupid.
That is
Well,
And with that,
crazy statement.
and with that, with I can't fix stupid, that
I can agree with
is-
that one.
That is the evening.
Hold on. Before stream ends, to the chat, I need everybody to understand that Loheim has the highest possible score for academics. He is an educated man with 0 combat sense.
Yup. It's great. It's so good. Now,
To be fair, Hork is also academic. That's the
yeah, that's great.
fucking part.
So we're gonna end here, and we'll be back next week. We're gonna go raid a bottom.